I feel like if you told Wuk Lamat in real life that you didn't like her and you thought she ruined Dawntrail, she'd actually, like, apologize to you and say that she would try to, like, you know, fix it up. Whereas Tash from Dragon Age would just, like, she would gaslight you into the ground and then just breathe literal fire onto you and ruin your life. Bonjour, you're on your way, you have a stone, blah, 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 no one cares. Yes, thank you for the stone. Blah, 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 blah. I realize the importance of this part of the world that's not important. Ah, thank you for caring about us, even though we're not important, and you will never see us again, and we will never be written back into the story of FF14, because everyone hates us. I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you have done for me and the alpacas, but this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path, and I need to not be in this expansion. I don't give a shit, so you're allowed to leave. Like, why are you even telling me this? Okay? Alright? Like, you're not important to me. Get out of the fucking... Get out. Get out. You look the same as me. You wear the same clothes as me. That doesn't make we're friends, alright? Get out of the fucking thing. If you want to be a trader instead of a alpaca merchant, then be my guest, okay? Get the fuck out of here. Thank you, Tobli! Well, what did I tell you, Mablu? I told you you're not an important character and no one cares about you. You didn't need the scene at all. Well, I suppose you are right, Wuk Lamat. I am not important. No one cares about me. But you need one more thing. To find the Golden City? Well, that's the end goal. Oh, jeez. Then I suggest you talk to the Yokoi. They once ruled over far more than Okopasha and Pelopelu. 1,000 years ago, they were overlords of Yoctoral and all its people. During that era, they were commanded to search for the City of Gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but they never found any trace of that favored place. But if they didn't find anything, well, what could they tell us? Oh, jeez. Well, they might not have found it, but the fact they thought to look all over for it makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legends originated. We lost nothing from asking the questions. Besides, if we are determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, and I don't care about any of this. Oh, Krile, I have a question I've been meaning to ask. Where did you find that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces like it became fashionable in Yoctoral around 20 years ago. Since then, it has become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago? That's about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the Dawnservant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there's more significance than the simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Alright, thanks, you go do that. Thank you, thank you. Well, jumping in feet first into a peddler's business, eh, Marblu? Right then, that's 2 keystones down. I said we head back to Tuliolal and plan our next move. Yes, let's go somewhere that's not this place. Please, go away. Just piss off. Just get me out of this horrible place. Oh, sorry, did I skip what they were saying? Oh, tell me what they said. Oh, that's right, you don't remember it. You don't remember a word that these characters said because none of it was important. There, problem solved, all right? There, I time traveled, all right? I traveled into a future where I wasted less time than you did by playing Dawntrail. That's what happened. Oh, God. Oh, this is... Oh, God, I'm still here. I'm never gonna escape this. Ah! All right. Okay. Guitarist, the hyperbole around Wuk is the worst. I have noticed that other characters do gas Wuk up way more than they should. Like, they kind of say she's way more important than she really is. You leader! I see you, you leader, you little lalafil. Oh, get over here. I spoiled myself? No, I'm right. Tash was a sock puppet for the lead devs to resolve their issues. They were. The thing is, right, like... I wonder what you guys think of this in chat. I want to know your opinion on this. When Western games are bad, I understand why they're bad in the modern age. Like, I see who made the game. I'm like, oh, of course, they look like that. Okay, well, that explains why this turned out to be complete shit. Okay, like Dragon Age Veilguard, that's a self-insert therapy session for the strange person who decided to, like, take over the franchise and make it all about themselves. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, the people who made this game are fat, amorphous blobs with blue hair covered in piercings who hate me. Oh, okay, I understand why this game turned out bad. But with Japanese games, I don't quite understand. Like, I'm like, these problems are so avoidable, and yet you don't avoid them. And then these problems are so fixable, and yet you don't fix them. Why? Like, that's what I don't get. Like, with Western games, I know why it's shit, and with Japanese games, I can't understand it. Like, why did you basically... Someone basically, like, put the target in front of you. All you had to do was put your fist forward in slow motion and punch it, and you would have won. But instead, you threw your fist in completely the opposite direction and punched yourself in the face. And your game failed, and you wondered why that happened, and everyone hates you. Like, that's what I don't understand. So, I don't get it. Summed it up perfectly, Super Chan. I wish I didn't, man. Eastern companies hire Western consultants? Yeah, but that's obvious. Like, I understand the Western element that corrupted a Japanese game. I don't understand why Japanese games fuck themselves up on their own in the most mysterious reasons possible. Murotfi, some weird shift in management? Yeah. Like, I feel like, I can understand, what's her name, Ishikawa just being a bit burnt out and not wanting to write another story after Shadowbringers and Endwalker. But there's gotta be a better writer than this. Tradition over evolution? Yeah. Modern content being tailored to an audience, but that's the Western reason. Yeah. The Japanese reason, I don't get it. Like, for example, right? Like, have a look at this. Like, explain this. Hang on. Let's do... Like, why this, for example? Like, yeah, I'll mute this. So, Konami finally releases, like this year or last year, the Metal Gear Solid Super Collection. And here's what we get on the right. This is the official production on the right. And on the left is an emulator for free, just emulating the PS1. Why does the one on the left look better? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just look at that. Really look at that. Really let that image sink in. The one on the left is free. The one on the right, this one, that's the official like Konami production. Like, why? How? How is that even possible? Like, you know what I mean? This is what I don't understand. I can get Western stuff. Why is the quality so bad for Switch? It's not even that. It's like, just look how shit everything looks, man. Well, I mean, that's like... Yeah, Colonel. The sharpness, the blurriness, so on and so forth.
I have no idea.
Warcraft 3 Reforged, but the thing is, Warcraft 3 Reforged doesn't exist on emulator. There's no, like, Japanese emulator that does it better. That's just, like, the Western companies fucking themselves up. Even the letters are bad? Yeah. One on the left is a passion project. The people on the right care about money. I mean, Horfcut, I wish that the Japanese were above it, but they're not. sadly. They're, at the end of the day, I mean, they're the same as us. They're the same as us. Just corrupted by money, cutting corners to save, like, I don't know, pennies on but it's basically the Mona Lisa of video games, the Sistine Chapel of video games. It's just sad. Yeah, they just don't give a shit. So anyway, let's get back to the game. God, I can't wait for what riveting things Wuk Lamat has to tell me now. It feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt. Did I really just spend like 8 hours trying to get a llama? And oh god, oh my god. Did I really just spend like 8 hours doing both those quests? That is the criminal. That should be illegal. That should be illegal. That's so bad. That's so bad. How can they do this? I'm back here! Hey, remember 8 hours ago when I was standing here, but there was a big fucking Vanu and a stupid fucking Tobly down there? Remember 8 hours ago? Oh, Square! What have you done? Why would you do that? Square! Listen, mate. Listen, Yoshi P. What did I do to you that made you write this expansion specifically to ignore me? All right. What did I do? What did I do, Square? How did I offend you that made you make this story just to waste my time as an act of vengeance? Like, what have I done? No one deserves this. No one deserves Dawntrail. This is Guantanamo Bay level torture in video game form right here. My god. If by some miraculous chance I am ever promoted to the head guard of Guantanamo Bay, I'll be making all suspects play Dawntrail. And they'll be sitting there just being like, I don't get it. Like, when does the story begin? And I'll be like, that's right, mate. It doesn't. You ready to tell me where the WMDs are? Or do you want to speak to Wuk Lamat once again? Like, no! Oh jeez, no, I'll tell you where they are. They're buried under that location, XYZ coordinates. Just don't make me play Dawntrail anymore. Oh god, that's what I would do. This expansion is a form of torture. It's so bad. Oh god. Oh. Alright, okay. I'm gonna read some chats and then I'll continue the story. Alright, holy shit, man. Varaxis, I'm an absolute machine. My god, I wish a machine was torturing my cock and balls right now with electricity to keep me awake through this expansion. That way I might be able to tolerate it. This is brutal, man. Lunora, welcome in. How you doing, Lunora? There's more? Oh god, please no. Celestian. And that's the thing, I haven't even played this expansion long enough to get annoyed at Wuk Lamat. Like, oh, how bad is that, man? All my complaints actually have nothing to do with Wuk Lamat. That's how bad this expansion is gonna get, man. Well, Soratek, look, at the end of the day, if there's something I learned about streaming from OTK's top streamer and living with OTK, something I learned from them is that viewers enjoy watching torture. I learned that viewers are complete psychopaths and sadists who love watching streamers absolutely suffer and be miserable. And my god, if there's one way to become miserable, it's playing this expansion. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna fucking do it, mate. I'm gonna fucking do it, right? You wanna see suffering? I'll show you suffering! Watch it! I'm gonna suffer right here! Hooah! Here comes the pain, as Brock Lesnar said. Alright, let's do this. It's true, Kaidovic? It fucking is. It's sad but true, as Metallica said. Oh shit. That is more head than any of you in chat have gotten in a long time. All right. So yeah, who's suffering now? I can turn the mirror back on you, ladies and gentlemen. I can turn the mirror back on you. True, I'm married. Ah, see, Horfcut. Yeah. So marriage is a thing you do when you want to not have sex for the rest of your life. So. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've never been married, so I can't talk. But I've heard a lot of stand-up comedy, so I assume it's true. Anyway, kiss my bleep. You can confirm. Ah, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut that deep. So that's why you avoid marriage. Look. Like, don't get me wrong, mate. Look, I love the ladies, but I'm married to the job. Now, that doesn't mean I can't have a couple of floozies on the side, mate, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. But I am married to the job, so I appreciate it. The thousands of DMs I get all the day. And you know what I say to them? Fuck off. I'm playing Dawntrail. Fuck off, I'm busy doing the important things in life. Like hating myself playing this horrible expansion. Oh, the torture, the suffering. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna advance the story. Right, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna advance the story, but first I gotta open my window. Also, Veraxes, thank you very much for the 3 months. Appreciate the hell out of that. Do that. All right. God. The second half of this will blow your mind in comparison to this rubbish. Well, I'll tell you what. I may as well keep streaming this until something happens. And then at least I know the next stream there's something fun-ish to begin on. Yeah, exactly, Ken Ninja. Look, I reject women because I've got more important things to do, like complain about this game. So, oh my god. Look at these people in my stream. I hate to admit it, but Lalafels is like so cute. Like stupidly cute. You are a fucking pervert and you should be ashamed of yourself. That's really cute. That's really cute. Oh my god, that's really cute. Notice no one is playing as Hrothgals, because Wuk Lamat has just given them a terrible name. 24-hour stream? Oh god. Alright, okay. It's MSQ Plus? Oh, Lenora, that's not gonna happen. Just torture. Suffering with beer, Vaisha? Oh, that's happening to me right now. Believe that. Alright. This lineup goes from most pedo to least pedo. Oh my god, Veraxis, why did I even read that? Anyway, let's do this. Oh jeez, look at us! The contest has barely begun, and we already have 2 keystones. Out of 7. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. Alright, cutscene, let's do this. It's a real cutscene, so something interesting might happen. 14 hours for FF14. Hang on, actually. Oh my god. Oh, I was gonna say I will go to 14 hours for FF14, but we're already there. But we're already here. We're already at 14 hours for FF14. Ah, well, you know what? We'll have to make it a 15-hour stream because the first 1 hour is just chatting. So let's technically make it 14 hours. Oh, this is my stream at this point. It's just me getting tortured for other people's entertainment. Tortured by Yoshi P and his terrible writing. Alright. And it is terrible. Don't even think about defending this. This is shocking. Alright, here we go. Well, now we've won keystones from both of the Feet of Reeds and the Feet of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Bakool Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the giants next! Like Krile said, they were searching for the Golden City. Well, It might mean they know something useful. The home of the Yokoi is in the upper reaches of Urkupacha. Unless you are keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around, through Kozumakua. This route will take us closer to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we are passing through. So, we can call on the Moblins first then. Well, let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Nanny? Oh jeez. The flight of the wee wingless, the great stairs to the Moblin statement and collapsed in us. Oh, fuck off. Alright, so it fell down in a storm and no one cares. Oh, is that it? Okay, I thought it was going to tell me about the history of the stairs for like 500 pages. This game has broken my trust. There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it is ready, you go to the rest of the cabins to see more of the city. Whatever you prefer. Just to be sure, you will accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination. Of course! Who do you take me for? Oh jeez. You know, just as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. Privet. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let's make the most of it. Oh jeez, I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakool Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of Meki. Oh god, I just give up. And a good person to know. Do you want to come along? Well, let's go then. Oh jeez. Wow. I imagine that we're about to come into some really exciting story content right here. Did Erenval become Russian? Yeah, I didn't quite like the African accent I'd given him. I tried him as Jon Snow. That had some emotion, but my Jon Snow is just crap. I haven't done it in a million years. I need to brush up on it. I tried him as Keanu Reeves. That didn't have enough emotion either. And then I tried him as Russian, and people said that sounded alright, and I do need to brush up on my Russian accent, so I'm okay with practicing that through Erenvile. They can't arrest us all. Super exciting. How exciting is this, Zerold? Since we're in Mexico. VOD watchers, fast forward 70 hours. You know what? VOD watchers, just like delete YouTube. Just uninstall Steam so you never have to play this expansion. How about that? So you never have to be exposed to it. Huggy, you worked a 16-hour shift. You listened to my stream most of the shift. You went to church and I'm still on. It's funny because I've only been streaming 14 hours. But don't you worry. I'm about to top that. I'm about to top that. What was Yoshi P doing when reading this shit? He was probably overseeing Final Fantasy XIV. I think that's actually the real answer. Any plans on visiting the US, Swifty? I don't know. If something comes out of the blue, that's like some insane reason to visit, maybe, but I wouldn't go out of my way for it, unless there was like a strong reason. Like, I just want to sit by myself in Australia and do nothing for a year. That's all I want to do. And then I'll uproot and travel again, so. Nomura was probably happy after this expansion release. No, Nomura would have been upset by this because there's not enough soy, and there's no parallel universes where you can reboot the entire story. If Tetsuya Nomura did Dawntrail, it would look exactly the same as a Realm Reborn, except like everyone's soy and it just reboots itself in a parallel multiverse dimension and resets itself, and it's just dog shit. That's what would happen. If Nomura did Dawntrail, it would just be a Realm Reborn, and Emmett Selk shows up in the first scene and says, "Soon, come to me, Cloud. I mean, Warrior of Light." That's what Nomura would do if he was doing this, and you know I'm right when I say that. And then an army of screaming soy jacks would defend this atrocious decision, and censor you. Well, they wouldn't censor you, but they would just basically scream it to you until you don't feel like arguing anymore. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, jeez, ready. The markets of Mikuka are to the east, and the other side of Bayside Bevy. Oh, she's with me. Help, go away. Go away. Oh, God, I'm stuck with her now. All right, where do I go? Wachu Makuku Makiki Makuku. Okay, all right, that's where I go. Oh, fuck it. We'll just run there by foot. Who cares? I have a stalker. They said they're working on the story for the next 3 expansions. They let the interns write it. Well, I hope they change their mind, because when you let the interns write it, you get this. Spreados, I'm suffering. Believe that. Isn't Nomura remaking FF15? They don't need to. It's ruined. It's utterly ruined. The only way you can fix Final Fantasy XV is if you make it turn-based. And I know that everyone's gonna say, turn-based? What a great idea. It's like, yeah, that's actually a really fucking good idea. Because you know what? Your idea of things, how things should go, isn't fucking working. You know what is working? The turn-based of Honkai Star Rail, Pokemon, Baldur's Gate 3, Yakuza Like a Dragon, Persona, what else? Expedition 33. The fact that fucking turn-based games are selling like hotcakes in their respected fields. You try to take a turn-based game, metaphor, you try to take a turn-based game and try to sell it to action and then make it into a crap action game to try and get an action audience, it never works, and it hasn't worked for the last 20 years. Fucking figure it out, mate. Figure it out! Anyway, you don't think turn-based would save that game? It wouldn't. That's the thing. If you made FF15 turn-based, that's like one problem solved. The main problem is that the main cast sucks. That's the main problem. And no one cares about the story. So, 16 turn-based could work? I don't know. Anyway. The fact that Noctis is more fun to play in Tekken than he is to play in 15 is a serious problem. That's a serious problem, man. Like, the character should not be more fun to play in the foreign game that he's a guest spin-off character in. That should not be the case, and it is. Also, J-Rex, welcome in. How you doing? You too, kind Valentine. FF15 Boys Squad. You know what'd be better? An FF15 style game where you're in a car, but instead of like the FF15 main cast, it's Cloud. No, it's not Cloud. Cloud's not in it. It's Barrett, Red 13, Vincent, and Sid Highwind. All in a car, driving around open world. That's a better game. Go on Square, you can take the one for free. You don't need to give me a single fucking royalty for that. You know why? Because people would buy it, and it would make people like Final Fantasy again. But they're not gonna do that. They're too busy doing this. Oh, the third promise. How might I assess you this fine evening? Ah, hello, I need my axe fixed. Because I'm Wuk Lamat and the main character. Here's my axe. Ah, yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Ah, yes, my axe was chipped. Yes, well, here, let me unchip it. Oh, who's your friend? Is that Sonic? Yes, he's Sonic. From Sonic 1 and 2, and even 3. With Keanu Reeves. Anyway, hello, I'm Ropley. I'm someone no one cares about, but I'll act like I am. I got a stupid mask and my beak looks dumb. Anyway, you, come out of the shadows, whoever you are. Hello! Oh, wow! That person is even less important than the person I'm talking to right now. This is the Academy Award-winning voice acting of Sebbywebz TV. Oh, God. Oh, a jewelry maker you met when you were talking to me. Oh, yeah, I remember him. Fontaine cum on his face, yes. Yes, I think I saw him like that. Anyway, you've been... Why are you here? Hello, I'm gay. Help! Oh no, everyone knows my secret. Oh, I'm gay. Ah, well, anyway, we all come out of the closet at some point. Maybe you will too. I thought about coming out of the closet. How are you, Sebby? Are you gay? Do you want to have sex with men? Well, you've come to the right expansion for that. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, God. I blame Yoshi P for this, man. I blame Yoshi P. It's your fault, mate. This is your fault. All right. I could have been doing anything else in my life, and you forced me. You held me at gunpoint to play Dawntrail. And this is what's happening. This is your fault. Oh, this is horrible. What do I even do here? What do I even do here? This is trash. Anyway, all right. So, pills. Dawntrail pills, rip. I know. Remember, look, here's the thing, chat. My voice acting doesn't have to be good. It just has to make the scenes watchable. And I think I made that scene more watchable than what was in the base game. Wait, you're showing me where it is? Wait, you showing me? Oh my god. Oh, thank you. Is that where I need to go? Is this it? No! You're just standing around, you silly sausage! Now, what do I do? What am I even looking for? Search for Fontaine Genin Scrot. Oh, he's hiding under here. Thank you. Thank you. Have fun. Maybe I will. All right. Oh, you were conversing with Master Ropley, but we met before. Oh no, another character no one cares about. Oh God, help me. The United States banned TikTok, so you could be in my stream right now. Like, really think about that. NJ Play, thank you for the 13 months on Sebbywebz TV. NJ Play. Thank you. Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm about to do some really good acting. Oh, jeez, you found him? Oh, good. I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or no? Arr, you don't need to concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention or even being in this expansion. Oh, well, me too. Anyway, what are you going on about? Arr, oh, I beg you, don't ask me to explain. Do not. Arr, listen, you piece of shit. We've had our time wasted by this horrible writing already. Tell me right now, or I'll bum you. Arr, you're too kind. I haven't been bummed in years. Well, I suppose I can share you a morsel of my misery. Arr. Before I came to Tulialal, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewellery in all of Ula. It's Thames Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Arr. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking. They were mediocre. They were a piece of shit, and I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt has possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth, it soon cracked beneath its weight. Dar, thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. But haven't you witnessed, I lack the courage to even approach a potential... Oh, jeez! Well, what you're telling me is that you're a completely unimportant character who no one remembers and no one cares about. So, well, anyway, you must have really wanted someone to hear your story. Well, I heard it. I didn't like it. But, well, anyway, I hope it helps. Arr. You have experienced my predicament of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers. Arr. Well, when you put it that way, I am definitely the most useless out of all the Dawnservants. Literally, all the other 3 candidates are better than me. They're stronger than me. They're smarter than me. They're just better people. I'm useless. I have no strengths that stand out compared to Bakool Jaja, the other lizard person, or Koana. In fact, I'm utterly useless. But I'm the main character, so I have plot armor, so I'm probably gonna win. Oh, jeez. I'm the daughter of the Dawnservant. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, you're the main character. I forgot about you. Well, let me suck your penis. And what about you, Sonic the Hedgehog? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? Well, I mean, I'm Sonic, and I did lose to Shadow once. But I beat Knuckles, and I could also smash Tails, so I'm pretty good, okay? You know, give me some Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic, I'll beat Shadow any day of the week. If only I'd seen Sonic 3, I might know the outcome of that movie. But anyway, I'm such a useless character, no one even remembers my name. Por favor, I'm Spanish, and I'm also Scottish and Irish, and I'm stupid, and I'm South American, and I'm also Australian and Chinese. It was my father who inspired me to take up his trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and no one cares about it. But in the course of striving to be as great as a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy throughout my craft, but all I did was spread millions of my unborn children on his daughter's face. It was pretty funny, and I still remember it to this day. Anyway, I'll give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important, like spilling my seed on Mr. Krabs' daughter. Anyway, and now I'll run away to run away from my shame and the things that I've said. Oh, jeez. Well, what's truly important? Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was shocking, mate. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, chat. I'll tell you what. You won't find any other Dawntrail MSQ quests. You won't find any other Dawntrail MSQ streams like this. Oh, that's shocking. That's actually, like, atrocious, man. I should actually go to jail for the things that I said. But instead, I'm gonna put that on YouTube. I'm gonna call that Drunk Trail scene. That was abysmal. It was actually abysmal. What a fathead. Yeah, Kruggy, you know, I don't understand why Square doesn't invite me to their media tours when it comes to Final Fantasy XIV or their other FF IPs. It's a total mystery to me. I don't understand why I don't get invited or offered sponsorships for this company. Oh my god. You know when they talk about banning people for criticizing their employees of their games? They're talking about me, but they're not gonna get me because I'm not criticizing the employees. I'm just, well, maybe I am. Oh well, you know, maybe they can ban me. Oh well, who cares? Look what I'm missing out on. Just, all I'm missing out on is me putting my little hedgehog face in this giant furry vajayjay. That's all I'm missing out on. Rolling, eating around at the speed of sound. My name is Sonic, and my face is in Wuk's vajayjay. That's all you're missing out on, man. Just nothing. Nothing! There. This is it. If you get invited to a Square media tour, this is what you should expect. This. Anyway, chat, this is the first stream of 2025 on Sebbywebz, and it's already a fucking train wreck. It's already a fucking travesty. Oh, Mellow Frog, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome in. Hey, Happy New Year, by the way. What a wild time to tune in, you're legit crying. Hey, my Sonic's not crying, but his face is covered in Wuk Lamat's vajayjay juices. This is it, chat. This is OTK's top streamer, 3rd place. This is what it takes, chat. This is what it takes to be a top streamer. Putting your little Sonic the Hedgehog face in a giant furry vagina. Hey, look, it's a Tectone stream. Hey, look, I'm Lakari. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, hire me, OTK. I'm one of you! Anyway, enough fucking about. I'm gonna read some chats, so. Oh, this is shocking. Oh my god. Holy shit. Shout out Arav. Oh my god, Arav, is that you? Oh my god. Guys, you know who Arav is. He is the #1 OTK top streamer. A very good friend of mine. Absolute bloody legend in Giga Chad. And a man who inspired me to get back in the gym and drink more protein shakes and get a bit more strong and swole. Because after a while, I felt immensely weak physically hanging around him and the rest of OTK, who are all gym bunnies. In fact, if you want to see some top tier content from me and Arav right here, all you have to do is type in Sebbywebz, Arav, I am gay. And believe me, you'll find some absolutely top tier content right here. You'll find this.
Oh, stop it! Stop! No, don't do it! No, don't do it!
That was the highlight. That was the highlight of Texas right there, mate. It was waking up on S-Fan's couch, going to Mizkif's house, and then bumming Arav in the toilet. Life doesn't get much better than that, chat. It doesn't get much better than that. And there's the link in chat right now if you want to see it. Anyway, let's get back to this absolutely dreadful game. Holy shit. Tibowskis, welcome in. Arav, you miss it? Honestly, Arav, I do miss hanging out with you and Tita and Nat. I do miss waking up and being like, well, I'm a little bit tired, but I know that there's literally content like right here. And all we gotta do is go live or show up on each other's streams, just be caffeinated and just fuck about. Like it was a time where I was tired, but I knew it was special at the same time. So anyway. Oh yeah, hey look, yeah, Celeste. Yeah, hey look, Ma. Hey, it's The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, stop it!
Hang on, over here.
No!
See, this is The Last of Us Part 2, right? So there's Abby from The Last of Us 2, and behind her is Neil Druckmann. And that's after Arav has killed T10 Nat by hitting her in the head with a golf club. That's the truth. So, anyway, all right, enough talking about. You were talking about getting banged in the toilet. Oh my god. Well, we've all been there. Anyway, anyway, chat. Oh god, I've got to continue this story. This is so fucking terrible. All right. What have you got to say to me, Wuk Lamat? I imagine this is going to be absolutely riveting. Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry, Sebby. I didn't mean to ignore you. I was just thinking about you having sex with Arav. But anyway, I'm glad to see Fontaine is giving himself another chance. Oh gosh, here's a billion XP and a piece of foreskin. Oh my god, what is this dead Lalafell over here? Oh, it's you leader. Okay, anyway, oh gosh. Well, I can't help but wonder, what if Fontaine will follow through? Let's see if he's actually going to talk to Ropley. Who the fuck are any of these people? Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Listen, you silly sausage. Oh my god, you're taller than me. My god, chat. I've finally encountered it. The devastating force of a max height Lalafell. What can I do against such, like, a Lalafell that has an entire inch on top of me? I'll show you what I'll do. This, mate. Alright, get me out of here. Let's go. Arista Zuma with the green hair? Oh, God help me. Well, I have a compilation of all the times I do this to Wuk Lamat. You're just gonna have to do it yourself. I'll post the VODs. Oh, fuck, it's over there. God, this is... it's all the way over there. All right. Let's do this. Let's go up there. Needle Shoop, welcome in. A whole entire inch. When you're a max height Lalafell, you know that you're just better than all the others. But I made myself as short as possible. So I knew I didn't have a definite advantage. Rolling around at the speed of sound. My name is Sonic and I'm going on adventures. Well, I mean, apparently, but not in this expansion. Alright, let's fucking do this. Let's go. Oh! Oh, I didn't attune to it. Oh. Alright, chat. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to run there manually by myself. Oh god, this is depressing. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And we're gonna do it my way. Like this. Yeah! Oh yeah, gotta go fast! I'm gonna do this. It's gonna happen. Where am I going? Oh shit! Oh shit! I just ran right past it. Ah, yes, well, there it is. Oh, yes, I totally ran past it. Also, Nasty Note, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. My god, this is a fucking travesty. Where is... Okay, I'm gonna tune to this thing before I continue, okay? I'm gonna do the thing. Come on. Are you... Listen, Square. Listen, Square! I can fucking get down to there, right? I can fucking get down. Listen, World of Warcraft would let me get down to there from here. And you come here with your shenanigans! And I can't take it anymore! This is absurd! This is obscene! Fucking go around, fucking fuck! Anyway. Alright. Look, mate, it's not my fault. It's Square's fault. Alright. That invisible wall does not need to be there, right? That does not need to be there. I should be able to jump from here. If I have the so-called expertise, I should be able to jump from here onto there. And you are fucking kidding me. You are fucking kidding me. This is 2025, ladies and gentlemen. This is 2025 and I can't... There's a fucking invisible wall there! You fucking bastards! That's the worst thing Yoshi P has ever done. This is horrible. Oh, God. Oh. At least in World of Warcraft, I can jump off a cliff and plummet to my well-deserved death. In this game, I can't even kill myself in-game in Minecraft. This is just so depressing. Oh my god. Alright, chat. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. Let's have a chat with Fontaine Scrotum. Ah, hello, I'm a bag of scrotums. Oh god, he's got a cutscene. Oh, Jesus. How to turn a fan into a true hater, Kime Valentine? Oh, believe me, I already hated, like, modern Final Fantasy long before this, but, like, I almost play this out of self-torture at this point. Like, I just play Final Fantasy games after... Everything after 10-2 just gives me nothing but misery. And soy. And yet I do it anyway, for your sick amusement, you sadists. In chat, every single one of you. Oh, pray accept my apologies for my early behavior. My name is Fontaine Jane. I'm a goldsmith, and anyway, my creations, I want to make people happy with my creations. Ah, so that's what you're about. You're looking for work. Well, well, you're hired because you're the man for the job. You got the job. Oh, I got the job. Well, Well, that was lucky. Well, anyway, that's how easy it is to get a job in 2025. If you don't agree, then you're wrong, and your boomer parents will agree with you. Oh, jeez, I don't know if I was that helpful. Well, you're right, you weren't helpful at all. You're useless, and you're rubbish, and you're the worst character in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, jeez, I love this title. I'm important. Oh, hello, ni hao. The arrangements have been made. Maybe at the High Tide Harbor. Oh, okay. Well, let's... Okay, oh, do you have an axe, Ropley? Ah, yes. I repaired your axe, and look at it. It's no longer damaged. Now you can use your axe again. Oh, thank you! My axes! I can use my axe again. Oh, it's so big. I don't know how you gave that to me with one hand since you're like 2 feet tall, but it's fine. Anyway, Fontaine, if you're scared, don't be scared. Believe in yourself. Anyway, let's go to the harbor. Erenval's waiting. Goodbye. Wee! Am I wrong though? That basically is Dawntrail abridged, man. That basically is exactly what they were saying. I wasn't wrong about a single thing that I said or did that entire time. I was correct. So, absolute cinema. Hang on, I gotta accept some friend requests. It's taking too long to load. Sorry, it's too hard. Kurisen, how's it going? Oh, it's going good. I'm just tortured right now. I'm just like, I've been sentenced to hell. Like, this is hell. Hell is that you're basically forced to play Dawntrail's MSQ. And even though it's not technically forever, it feels like forever. So, it may only be like 60 hours or 40 hours, but it feels like a billion years. So it essentially feels like eternity. So, people making the bridge series to do better work, they should hire me for it. Hire me for this, man. Hire me. You skip most of MSQ? God, I can understand how people did this, man. This is brutal, man. Okay, there's an actual cutscene. Something might happen, I'll voice act this properly. Ladies and gentlemen, I will voice act this properly because something might happen. Oh, jeez! Enough with the secrecy! What's the big plan of yours, you silly person? You rabbit? Look there. That is my big plan. Oh, jeez! Well, what is that? It's a penalty. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They are gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She is unlikely to cause a fuss, unless you give her a reason to. First alpacas, now punities. We're relying a lot on animals for this journey. We should be thankful we've got an animal expert as our guide then. I'm Scottish, and I'm also fucking trashed. I'm Krile, and I'm always drunk at this point, because that's what we do in Scotland. Whoa, jeez, did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat? Oh gosh. Well, I took for you someone who was up for the challenge. Was I wrong? No, oh jeez. Well, long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozamuaka, they rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels they see little use with Tural now at peace. I was able to borrow some of the few which remain. I did consider it dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, and yet there appear to be several on the water. Oh, hello, Koana! Who should be the main character instead of me, and is clearly a better candidate for Dawnservant? Lamati, you are traveling up the river, I presume. Well, it seems to be that way. Well, does this mean that you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed, despite undertaking the contest alone.
I was never alone. I had my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends, it's been not that long. That's right, it's me, bloody Thancred. And I just finished doing a line off a fucking Vieira's arse, because that's what I fucking do.
Thancred, Urianger, what the bloody hell are you doing here?
Well, escorting a promise, same as you. Also, I was doing a line of coke the size of a Toblerone off a catgirl escort's ass. Believe me, and I'll fucking do it again, because that's what I do. I heard as much of the incomparable Archons during my time in the studio. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought, who better to recruit to my cause? I contacted the Scarlark, who arranged an introduction to these two gentlemen, although that title might be a bit dubious.
My milkshakes bringeth all the boys to the yard, and the second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology, which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering or this white powdery substance that Thancred calls cocaine. When magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing the two of you, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job.
A few. The nation of Tulialo spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world might be plunged into instability once more. Ever we have striven to preserve peace. Where is our place? If not here, and now. Besides, I want to preserve the fucking cocaine route they've got here going back to Uldar. My god, I've got an addict. Anyway, we did our due diligence, of course, and we made sure of who we were working with before we agreed to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Urianger at times. Even more opaque than that line of crystal method I was smoking. Oh, that is quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Okay, we don't talk about this in public. Por favor, for God's sake. Oh, fuck me. I'm a fucking junkie.
Wait a minute. I have one question before you leave. Koana and Wuk Lamat are vying for the throne. As Koana's entourage, does that mean that you are resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us?
You're damn fucking straight I will. As soon as you turn 18, I'm not going to finish that joke. My god. Anyway, it's Japan's fault for writing you to be that age. Anyway, if it means competing against our own comrades, you're damn fucking straight I will. So fuck you. We intend to hold nothing back, and we expect you to do the same.
And we won't disappoint you. I'm Sonic.
You're damn straight he is. Anyway, thanks, Sonic. Take care of yourself. Love your latest movie, by the way. Oh, jeez! I thought you were taking a boat! Oh, gosh!
Even if you had been forced to travel on water, the others would be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat.
Well, it's true. I can't stand boats. Oh, jeez. But I trust that Erenvile has chosen a good route for us. Oh, gosh.
Leave the handling of the punity to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I might have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the boat as possible. I'm Sonic, and this is Tails. Oh, yes, you're damn right you are. I mean, just look at the ears. Anyway, we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it might be wise to have at least one of us sit up in front with Erenvile, just in case. I'd like to stay on deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof, and I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold me own on the battlefield, because I'm Scottish, and we fight people for fun. We fight people because we're bored. We're basically orcs. Alright, well, that's a compelling argument. Then Krile and I will stand on guard with Sebby, who's a hedgehog. Damn straight you fucking will, Sonic. If you don't agree with me, I'll fucking smack you in the face with a deep-fried Mars bar. Well, I will keep Erenvile company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats in Alphinaud. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I will try to stay out of your way with my giant backpack, which contains nothing apparently, because I'd never take anything out of it for the whole story. You're right. I shall endeavor to provide aid wherever it's needed, unlike Erenvile, who's fucking useless.
Whoa, jeez! I can do that as well! I'm the main character!
Well, that should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. Ah, yes. Well, chat, that was the Academy Award-winning voice acting of Sebbywebz TV. All right. Oh, we got one more line.
Let the hunt begin.
The only good character in this whole expansion. Oh my god, holy shit. Yeah, well, that's the tragedy, mate. That's the tragedy. Holy shit, I did it! I did it! We finally got to a dungeon entrance! We finally did it! We actually did it! This expansion is torture! It's torture! No one should have to play this! This is so horrible! Mythos, welcome in, Kalsam. Holy shit, a dungeon, they exist. I've been streaming this game for nearly 15 hours. No, 14 hours, excluding the 1 hour of just chatting, and I've just gotten to my first dungeon. That is insane. That is insane. That is criminal. How is that even allowed, mate? How is that even allowed? Tibalski, thank you for the clap. They need to fire everyone and hire me right now. I make Dawntrail bearable. Look, that was my goal, man. Like, my goal was not to enjoy Dawntrail. My goal was to stream Dawntrail and make it watchable for you poor suffering audience who are watching me suffering. So we're all suffering together. Oh, I cannot believe anyone defends this expansion. I'm like blown away. Like it's like I defend FF16 and I think it's a bad game. But FF16 has some very, very strong moments and elements and sequences that I wish like they could just trim around and fix. But this, man, the good parts about this so far are like nothing. Nothing. There's so little good in this expansion, it may as well be nothing. It's crazy. I'm shocked. I can't believe this is if I was the president of Japan, I would make making a game like this a jail sentence. I would call it Dawn Jail. That's what I would do. If I was the king of Japan, if I was the emperor of Japan, I would make my first law would be called the Dawn Jail law. It would be called Dawn Jail. It's like if you write a game, if you write a movie or a story or an expansion that is this bad, that is this boring, that throws this many rules of writing to the wind, you go to jail. No, I wouldn't do that. But for the sake of comedy, I would. It's like a 50-hour Beast Tribe quest. I've done Beast Tribe quests. They were fun. Like, the Pixie Tribe quest was fun. That was better written than this. They wanted to try some new things this time. What, like not making a good game? Like, did they were like, oh, what if instead of making a good game, we made a bad game? Is that the rule they were trying to break? It's terrible. This is insane. All right, anyway, chat. They play too many visual novels. That's also wrong, because I've played visual novels. I've played Doki Doki Literature Club and Dream Daddy Date Simulator, and those games are better written than this, because in those games they still follow the rule that whatever they're saying or talking about, either like or like if you want to know how to write good dialogue, it has to basically do one of two things, if not both at the same time, and I'll tell you what those things are right now. every line in the dialogue, everything a character says has to either 1, move the story forward, or 2, develop character. It has to do only one of those 2 things at any point. And if it does both at the same time, that's like genius writing. But this does neither. This is like, what if we didn't do either of those things? What if we didn't move the story forward and we didn't develop character? What if we just told you just like piles and piles of information about how the grass grows and what type of water the grass needs to grow and how the grass didn't grow that way 500 years ago until a guy came and he used a different type of water that made a different type of grass grow. And when we saw him grow the grass that way, we used that type of water to grow this different type of grass, and behold, now the grass in this region grows this way. That's what they fucking do in this. All right, that is not dialogue. That's dog shit. That's dire shit. Anyway, am I quitting Tekken for Virtua Fighter? Yes. As soon as Virtua Fighter comes out, I will quit Tekken for that. Because Tekken is fucking dog shit. But like, we all know that. Anyway, I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna take a fucking piss. And while I take a piss, let me have a look. Is there anything that's remotely entertaining I can chuck on for you guys? Nah, that's all of them. Is there anything in here? Maybe when I first met Emmett, that was kind of cool. This one's kind of cool, to my memory. Yeah, this one's mad. This is when Final Fantasy's writing was good. Holy shit, it was so good back then. Yeah. Yeah. All right, chat, I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna refill my beer, and while I do that, here is me voice acting Emmett in Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, who, in my opinion, is the best villain this in the history of this series, and one of the best villains. I'd put this guy up there with Sephiroth and Kefka. Be right back. Yeah, let me volume up this shit.
This really is unacceptable. I gave you very specific instructions. Emmett Selk. My invitation was for an abomination, ripe with power to bring about the world's annihilation. Not this half-broken thing. Whatever am I to do with you? And I see that you insist on keeping the same familiar company. Are you so lost without them? It is not he who is lost without the familiar. Not content with remaking an entire city, you aim to fill it with the reconstituted souls of the dead. I may have gotten a little carried away in my attention to detail, added a few unnecessary flourishes. Well, look, there's no point trying to hide it. Yes. Once the rejoining of worlds is complete, Zodiac will regain his full strength and shatter his prison. Then we shall offer up the Source's remaining inhabitants in sacrifice, that we might resurrect our brethren who died to bring Zodiac into existence. But what was it that you came here to do exactly?
Como no! Bazooka!
Did you now? One last do-or-die attempt to foil my plans before your mind dissolves into madness. It appears my mind's dissolving into madness now. I can't even speak these lines. How very heroic of you. In every single age, there is always someone who wants to stand up to the evil Ascians. And thank you very much. Albus Dumbledore for the follow. Welcome to Sebbywebz TV. Always the same arrogance, the same insistence that the world belongs to them, as if theirs was the only rightful claim, theirs the only existence worthy of preservation. Even now, after everything, you refuse to see reason. You think it unfair that you are subject to suffering, that your lives will be sacrificed for the ancients. Look at me! I have lived 1,000 of your lives. I have broken bread with you, fought with you, grown ill, grown old, sired children, and yes, welcome death's sweet embrace. For aeons, I have measured your worth and found you wanting, too weak, too feeble-minded to serve as stewards of any star. Have your recent spats with Valkyrie and his Sin Eaters taught you nothing? Have you not learned that your ignorance and frailty begets only endless misery? How long do you mean to perpetuate this farce? How much more must I endure your bumbling interference? Let us imagine the laws of reality are again undone, and the world faces true annihilation. Do you honestly believe that half your number would sacrifice themselves to save the other? Of course they wouldn't! And if you had witnessed history unfold as I have, you would reach the same conclusion! You cannot be entrusted with our legacy. I will bring back our brethren, our friends, our loved ones. The world belongs to us and us alone. Emmett Stark! We understand, truly, but it makes no difference. The ones you love are in the past, while ours are here in the present. One day, we too will be ashes and dust, but not today. Our time is not yet finished. We share your conviction, and that is why we will not abandon our course. You think us the same. You think your tattered soul of equal worth to the ones that I lost. Then come, earn your place. Prove yourselves worthy to inherit this star. Behold! herald the coming oblivion. 'Twas the end of our era and the beginning of our great work. A fitting backdrop for your final judgment. I shall wait within, but do not spend too much time on your preparations. There's no telling how much longer the guest of honor will last.
Wow, that was so much better than Dawntrail, it's not even funny. But anyway, if you want to see the rest of the Sebbywebz Shadowbringers adventures, here is a link right there in chat to this playlist. There it is. Make sure you sub and follow the YouTube and all that, so on and so forth. And stop fucking about. Also, chat, there's someone who wants to visit you, and there's about to be an ad break, but it's okay. It's okay. Hang on, wait a minute. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. There's someone who wants to say hello to all of you during the ad break. Come here. Billy. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come here. Billy. Billy. Come here, you silly sausage. Come here. Just in my room. No one said much. That's right, chat. I know there's an ad break right now, but for those of you who are not in the ad break, there's someone who wants to say hello. It's the one, the only. The very lovable, the very fluffy, the very fat, the very squishy, the very soft, the very beautiful Billywebz TV. Come on, Billy. Give your chat the award-winning smile. Show them how happy you are. Just look at that, chat. Look at the sheer happiness that is radiating off his face right now. Just look at how glad he is to be here. Oh, look at that face. Just look at the sheer joy. Look at the sheer joy and pleasure in that face. You little silly squishy sausage. Yeah, he looks like me after playing Dawntrail. Look at that, chat. If you play Dawntrail, this is what your face is going to look like. This is Billy after 5 minutes of Dawntrail. Look at him. There's nothing left of him. Couldn't take it anymore. Little Billy Lamat over here. Little Wuk Billy. Oh, little toe pants. So cute. So squishy. Such a squishy little fluffy fluffer. Oh. Alright, Billy, I'm going to let you go. But before I do, say goodbye to chat. Before I go, Billy, show chat your award-winning smile. Here it comes, chat. Here comes the smile. Ooh, you heard a car. Wasn't that fascinating, Billy? He heard a car outside, and that was the most riveting thing. Oh, Lord. I'll tell you, it was more riveting than Dawntrail, I can tell you that. Alright, Billy. Give chat a smile. Right now. Here we go. Give him a smile. Oh, you're so fluffy. So fluffy and squishy, and then you. Just want to squish you, fluffy floof. Alright, welcome back. Welcome back, ad watchers. Welcome back. As you can see, we're having a little Billy time over here right now. And he's enjoying having a little squishy, squashy, floofy, little squishy moment. I'm so squishy, I love you. Alright, Billy, I'm going to put you down, alright? Say goodbye to chat. Look at that chat. Look at that grumpy little face. All right, Billy, I'll put you down. Off we go. Off we go. Oh, you're such a good boy. So good. Oh, you're so squishy. There we go. All right. Oh, fucking a bit. Let's do this. He's such a handsome cat. No, he actually, like, he unironically is such a handsome young man. He's so cute, mate. He's so cute. No, I'm very lucky to have a cat like Billy. He's such a squishy little ball of fluff. But yeah, guys, Shadowbringers was so good. Like, look at it. If you don't believe me, as I say, watch this right here. Just watch the fucking VODs of Shadowbringers from my YouTube channel. They were just incredible. Just fantastic storytelling. Like, I rip on modern Final Fantasy and FF14 and Square all the time, but I have a lot of respect for Shadowbringers and Walker. It's yeah. I'm tough, but I'm not unfair. So. Alright, let me turn the brightness down on my screen because it's burning my eyeballs out. Eben, are you going to sleep? Good night. Good night. Take care of yourself. So. Okay, Dad, stop it. He's so cute. I know, Bella. The thing is, Billy looks angry, but he's always, like, really happy. he looks angry, but he's actually in a good mood. But you know what's in a good mood, chat? Me. After I do this, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drink another fucking beer. Because I'll tell you what, chat, this is the only thing that can get me through this atrocious story. So let's do it. Now, one of you in chat said, man, they didn't even try for Dawntrail. It almost feels like it, man. It almost feels like they gave up, but they had a quota where they had to write some sort of a story and like, this will do. We got this. Oh, by the way, do I need a party of like 4 people? Or can I just go in by myself? I'll make a party if you guys want. So I'll need, okay, I need 1 DPS, 1 healer, 1 tank. Can you guys do those things, the things that I said? This is 4-man. Oh, I'm not gonna use NPCs. You guys are here. You guys are right here, mate. You guys are right bloody here. It'd be insulting to use NPCs. I'm just sorting my shit out. So just my brightness. Alright. If you want me to invite you, you need to tell me your names in game. Because I don't know who you are in game. I don't know who you are in game. If you have the same name in game as you do in Twitch chat, that's very easy. Alright, Marotfi, you're in. Let's do this. Alright, you're a DPS? Alright, good. We need a tank. We need a tank and a healer. Dark Rowan. You can DPS the tank? Alright, you can tank Dark Rowan. Let's get you in. After that, we need 1 healer. Wait. Hang on. Okay, now you're a tank. I get it. You're Arden Auxilla? Hang on, Auxilla. Let's get you in, because I see all this. How are we not friends yet? Let me send you a friend request. My friend list is full! Oh, this... Just 1 second, chat. Just 1 second. You can't heal? Oh, well, we do need a healer. We'll get you in next time. Remind me. So we've had, Marotfi and Dark Rowan. Alright. We're gonna cycle you guys out in the next, like, trial or dungeon or whatever comes up. But I gotta unfriend someone. And that person is... Salem Marulia. I don't know who you are, so you're out. But I'm gonna friend you Auxilla, because you're here all the time, mate. Let's check your friend list. Here we go. So who can heal? Karisu. Remind me your name in game chat. You leader's a healer? Alright, you leader, where are you? You. I know that we should be friends already. I'll invite you to the party as well, because you can heal. And I'm gonna unfriend someone. Well, okay, whoever was not in this one will get you in for the next one. Alright? So everyone who's in this dungeon is not gonna get a repeat. So. Felice, Carissa, we'll get you in the next one. Because there's like a 4-person, I think. Alright, Nianto Tia, I don't remember you, so you're dead to me, and you're done. Alright, your leader, checking your friend request. Alright. Alright, enough fucking about. Can you go for the trial? Yeah. For the trial, we'll get like 7 new people in. And if we have any extra spots, you guys can double up on that. But we'll try and let everyone have a go. I feel like that's like fair. Okay. All right, you guys ready? Let's fucking do this, chat. Let's fucking do this. Let's do this. I'm ready. I was born to do this. Akira Sin, welcome in. How do I start? Oh. Yay! Okay, that's how you do this. I haven't done this in ages. Oh, this is shocking. Eris, no, don't rescue me to my death. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, guys, yeah, if you didn't make it in this dungeon, don't worry. We'll chuck you in for the next one. Holy shit, we're actually playing the game! How do I do this again? How do I play the game? There's no gameplay in Dawntrail. I don't know what to do. Finally to kill shit. It's about fucking time, mate. Oh yeah, I got a dance partner someone. Yeah. Alright, I'll remember to do that. Okay. Wish me luck. I haven't done my rotation in 2 years, so might be a little bit rusty. Oh no! I didn't see. How do I see everyone's adventure plate? No, I hit escape. Oh, I lost. Oh, I spent so long trying to get people's adventure plates to show up, and it didn't. Well, I skipped through it. Oh God, Spaniard, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, I'm so upset about this. Oh, this is depressing. That's all right. I'll be fine. Here comes the pain. Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Look at that damage. My dancer right there. I think I sort of remember how to do this just from doing Savage non-stop with Lamatod. Staggering amounts of damage. So, I don't know, was that good or bad? Am I the best player or the worst? Standard step. Here it comes. Watch me put armor on people. Watch me heal people. Haha. I've got extra moves because I'm a dancer. I can do things. I think. You just hit the shiny button as dancer? That's how it works, right? Yeah, I'm doing the most damage. I think. Probably not, though. You guys are much better at the game than me. Well, I won't get us wiped. Boots, it took 15 hours to get to the first dungeon. Believe it or not. Yes. Like, actually true, unironically. I'll tell you what, though, this dungeon idea is really cool. Like, doing this on the back of a boat is sick. Come closer. We have something for you. Oh yeah? Watch this. Shinku. Standard step. Stop at him. Sawaru. Uru. Look at my massive damage. At least I think it is. You want to see me call him major damage? Watch this. I'm going to... No, I'm not going to do that just yet. It's going to be too funny. Am I doing a lot of damage? I don't know at this point. Control damage is shit. Content is fun. This is fun. I would do this, man. I would just play this for fun. It's just silly. Crippling our both was a cowardly move. I am Ehrenweil from Iceland. Possibly Russia. Oh no, we're losing speed. Oh gosh, I'm Alisaie. Alright, harness is broken. We gotta pull over. Oh, that's cool. How the boat not crash in the waterfalls? Plot armor. So, think about that. Oh my god, we're fighting a manatee? Oh, that's haze funny. Hey guys, watch this. Shinku! Uru! Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay, an actual fight. Here we go. Let's see if I remember how to actually play this game. Oh my god. Oh, I turned around. That's bad. It's not good. Oh my god, all my good shit is on cooldown. Like my standard stuff. Oh, did you see that dodge? Did you see the god tier levels of gameplay I just pulled off right there? Holy crap. Never done this in my life. Absolutely killing it. Watch this. What the fuck is this? No, res, please. Can I get a res? That's not fair, right? There was too much going on at once. There's no way I could have figured that out. I'm rezzing. Someone heal. Heal, please. Alright, mate. I'm not fucking about now. Super step. Ulu. Stop at him. Raid potion. Zoro. Behold, my raid potion in a normal MSQ dungeon. What are you gonna do now, mate? You fucking dead. That's what's gonna happen, mate. That's what's gonna fucking happen. When you behold my savage raid potion that I used completely unnecessarily. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is that... Oh... am I moving around on my own? I feel like I'm... Hang on. I almost feel like I'm moving on my own at times, but maybe I'm just like playing it wrong. So, your leader's not ready for my healing? Hey, we need a good healer for me, alright? I'm a fucking kamikaze Leroy Jenkins. My god, this manatee is crazy. What the fuck? Thank you. Thank you. Well, okay, I'm not running on my own. That's like some horse shit. It's alright. It's alright. Watch this. Standard stab. Shinku. Woo! 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 Look at the sheer damage output. Look at that. The sheer god gamer dodges right there. Did he auto run? I don't know. Sometimes I'm like standing still and I just feel like I'm running forward, but maybe I'm just playing like shit. That's more likely the explanation. That's all right. Soya! Oh my god, we got him. Fuck you. Oh yeah. Oh, he's gone. Oh, what is this, Dark Souls? Oh. Is there anything important in this? Yeah, Yeah, who cares? Anyway. Oh. Hang on, before the next boss, someone wants to say hello. Hang on. Can I just hit, like, follow on you? Hang on, I'm gonna hit following you. How do I... Yeah. Alright, you leader. You run? Hey, you, come here. Hey, you. You want to say hello to chat? Come here. I might need you guys to win this next fight for me, okay? Oh, silly sausage. Oh, it's alright. That's alright. He just popped in to say hello. And then he fucked off. Like a little bellend. Alright, time for my contribution. Are you ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. Star Platinum! Super Saiyan! Okay, now I'll actually do some damage. Behold my immense DPS. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I probably shouldn't have used all my dodges just then, but it felt right. It takes ages for your honor vance to fill up again, I just noticed. Yeah. That's alright. Standard step will take care of it. Booyah! Behold, I gotta say, Dancer is still a really fun class just for the sheer RNG. It's like, every single time I attack, I have a chance to be able to do extra attacks. And that's just like, really fun. Yay! Rolling around at the speed of sound. Hey, only Knuckles can climb up walls. This game isn't lore accurate. Watch this. Got a minute in, not important in the overall scheme. Okay. This dungeon is actually, like, fun. This is sick. Oh, look at the sheer damage right there, mate. Look at that staggering damage. The combat in Dawntrail is good. It's good when you finally get to it. Like, it's fun. I'm enjoying this. It's like chill. It looks nice and I don't know. It's good. Rolling around at the speed of sound. My name is Sonic and I'm going on adventures. Standard step. Oh. Staggering amounts of damage. Chill, I say, Claire. Hey, you know what's not chill? Everything leading up to this point. I was dying of staggering boredom. But welcome into the stream. I am looking forward to seeing the dungeon content of this, or at least the combat content. Because I imagine it cannot be worse than the MSQ content that I've seen so far. That was like... was killing me. It was killing me on stream, chat. Like, I feel like anyone who streams Dawntrail should be reported for self-harm on stream. Because I think playing Dawntrail MSQ violates Twitch's TOS of self-harm, because it's just no one should have to experience that. It's like crippling bored. It's like violently boring. It's like aggressively boring. Oh, hey, is everyone else ready? Good, because here I go. Whee! I'm the DPS. Soya! Oh! Shinku! Star Platinum! Raid Potion. The Wodu! Imagine me actually using a raid potion during a story battle. Well, I do. Because I don't follow the rules, mate. I play the game my own way. Stand in the steppy. Pull up. Stop hitting him. Swear. Jumps in wheelchair, you have crippling depression. My god. Help! It's alright, I'll heal us. My healing abilities. Watch this. Everyone gets crit chance. Oh shit! Heal me! Heal me! Watch this. Standard step. Star Platinum, the world. Oh! 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 Oh my god, my dancer procs. Oh my god, it's so sexy. Can't stop doing it. My DPS. Oh. Oh. My DPS is so good. In my mind, it's good. I don't know if it's actually good. Watch my standard step. I'll show you what's good. Booyah! Booyah! Watch this, chat. I bet no one needs this. Limit break! Big shuttle! I helped. Uh-oh. Heals, please. Super stab. Booyah. Booyah. Booyah! Booyah! Yay! Did you hear that? I don't know what that means. Did I level up? Did I win? Is that good? That sound? 87 years of gameplay. Loot? Is loot good? There's a new level of potions? Wait, there's a new level? Oh, of course. Yeah, because the level cap's 100. So you mean these grade 6 tinctures of dexterity are useless right now? I'm gonna use these every fight I get into, man. Just chuck them away? Rubbish. It's all dog shit. I don't need it. Okay. Oh, hang on. Just one second. I'm gonna select to follow on you, Yolito. Can you, is it gonna follow you? Hang on, let me just follow you again. There we go, okay. Come here, you. Come here, you. My little minion. My little minion chat. I just summoned my minion on stream. Can you guys play the game for me? While my minion just like sits here and watches you. Hello, Billy. This is Dawntrail. Dawntrail is fun combat, but it's immensely boring. It might be the worst written expansion in the history of Final Fantasy XIV. In fact, some of the worst writing in the history of gaming. But the gameplay is kind of fun. Really. You're so cute. Oh, you're so funny, man. Oh my god! He just like karate kicked me in my face. And just like, he's like, yeah, he's just like, yeah, I'm not having any of that, you silly bastard. But anyway, he's sitting down there just cleaning himself. He's literally like just cleaning the filth of me off his body. Just hates it. Alright, I'm here. I'm here to help you play. Base cat, he's such a good boy. No, I'll hang out with him after stream. Because there's no one else in the house hanging out right now, so he's only got me, sadly. Hey! That's an enemy from Final Fantasy X and 9? I feel like I've seen them in both games. Alright, we'll watch this. Shinku! Look at the sheer staggering amounts of damage I'm doing. Watch this. Raid potion. Enormous amounts of damage. Shockingly criminal amounts. I'm not allowed to end stream until Dawntrail is complete. I can't do it. It's too hard, mate. How did anyone do this? It's horrible. Awful. Maybe it should just be called Awful Trail. This is an awful... This is an awful thing to do to people. Make them play this. Oh my god! Fine. You want some of this? Let's do this. You guys ready? Super Saiyajin! Kaioken! Times 10! Alright, good luck everyone else. Here I go. Standard step. Oro! Saya! Alright, I'm gonna try and play this correctly. No match for the Chaos Emeralds. Go. Here I go. Here comes the ultra step. Here it comes. Star Platinum Suwaru! The boss from You Are Not Alone. Such a good scene. Aha! Did you see that dodge? I dodged into it. It's not my fault. I was in the middle of a standard step, alright? I have an excuse. Heals, please. Oh gosh. No! No! Dude, stop running. Seriously. What the fuck, bro? Okay, I was not running at that point, and I just... That's fucking bullshit, okay. I don't know, maybe it's the new mouse I've got. Because I actually do have a new MMO mouse, but I was like running forward when I thought I was standing still. So, I don't know. Thank you for the res, but I gotta figure out why that's happening. Because I'm not hitting auto run. Yeah, okay, fine. Maybe it's the ping, man. Oh my god, it actually might be. I'm Australian playing on a North American server. Does that like... is that actually affecting me in some way? Because I feel like it wasn't that bad earlier. Unless Square has gotten so lazy with their server management that it's actually that shit now. Maybe they like made it crap for Australia. Auto run? No, for me auto run is like the middle mouse button. That's auto run. Like what I was doing just then. Like I know when I'm auto running. That's why I was like, why am I auto running when I don't want to be? So. Yeah! mouse causing me to run? I don't know. I hopefully it's just a ping issue, because then it's not my fault. And then I can not blame myself. Heals, please! Oh god, I need heals! I need heals! I need heals! Yeah, like that. Like, I'm not moving there. Okay, is that good or bad? Is that bad or good? Is that... Yeah, no, I reckon there's a bit of ping. Because I'm not running in the directions you think I'm running in. Like, I'll move to the left, and then suddenly I just keep running like 3 more steps. So, I don't know, maybe that's a ping thing. I'm not saying, like, this is not me making excuses. I'm definitely bad at the game, but I'd rather it be my fault. I know when it's my fault and when it's not my fault. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, we won. I see. We know Lobo? Yeah, you play Final Fantasy XIV, you know. Also appreciate that. Welcome in, Lobo. Welcome in, Thorn. You play from EU to NA. I play from Australia to NA. We're as bad, though, I reckon. The ping hasn't been great. Oh, yeah, they got DDoSed. Has that actually, like, fucked the ping somewhat? Is that still bad? Silvertap, you make a good point. I'm Sonic, that's why I can't stop running. So I'll accept that. Auto run? No. I know when I'm auto running and when I'm not. Like, at the end of the day, I did P3S, P4S. Like, that never happened during that. So I know when something's off. I don't know. Ping shouldn't be your movement. I'll be on 150. Because of the DDoS, you can't play Venus? Is it really that bad for you? Also, welcome in. Like, when I play Path of Exile, it goes like this, okay? I move forward, and it doesn't move forward. And then it does this. That's Path of Exile on an American server. Hit W. Okay, hit left. Hit right. That's the ping on Path of Exile on an American server, but it never used to be that way with 14. So, I don't know, maybe it's a DDoS thing, maybe I'm just being a Gronk. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. You leader, thank you for rezzing me the many times I needed it. Sinsimo, thank you very much, appreciate the hell out of you too. Good night and good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the fuck out of here. They said they never completely fixed the DDoS situation. Why would anyone DDoS this game? Like, I feel like it's better to just complain in the forums that it needs improvement. DDoSing is not going to help anything. Alright. I'm going to voice act this scene, and let's continue. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? Oh. Oh. Who's a big fatty kitty? Who's a big fatty fluff? I want to say hello to chat. You want to say hello to chat? You big fatty floofer. Look how grumpy he is, guys. Look at him. He's so fat. Oh. Alright, we'll hang out after stream, okay? But right now, I've got to voice act the rest of the scene. Is that all right? Put this back in my ear. Is that okay? No, you squishy face. All right, I'm gonna put you down. All right, I'm gonna voice act the scene. Off you go, Billy. Off you go, squishy boy. Say goodbye to chat, Billy. Say goodbye to chat. Oh, not my eyes. Oh God, help. He's got my face. He's got my face. Off you go. You got me good, chat. It was difficult, but my human jujitsu was no match for his cat Fu. How was he while I was in America? Oh, he was good. Although when I came back, I was in America for like 6 weeks. And I came back and he almost... It's not like he didn't recognize me. It's like I came home and no one else was home. And he kind of came out and he just kind of looked at me for a bit. And I was like, it's me. You know, I said his name and stuff. And he came up and then he's like... And he just like fell onto the floor. It's like, oh, you remember me, you squishy, fluffy. So, but he had a moment where, because I think like cats' visuals are not as good as their smell, but as soon as he smelled me and heard my voice, he was like, oh my God, I thought this guy was dead. Because like, remember, he's less than 2 years old. So 6 weeks for us is like, whatever, we're all like 30-year-old boomers. But for a 2-year-old, for a cat that's like not even 2, 6 weeks is like 6 months to them. He might have thought I was dead. You know, he might have thought I was gone forever. So, yeah, and then, yeah, no, he didn't poo in my shoes, Rich Toons, Eris. Oh my God, you guys do the theories. So, no, I appreciate that, Vaisha. Appreciate that. HG, no, he's super, super cute. So, I do love that cat, you know. I do squish him, and, you know, but, you know, I spoil the shit out of him too. Anyway, enough fucking about. I'm going to voice act this scene and we shall continue after this beer. Velociraptor, thank you for the follow. Sorry I missed that earlier. Ahem.
Oh, jeez. Well, this is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Hello, is everyone alright? I'm Sonic, and I'm totally okay. I was worried we might not catch up to you. Those caverns you traverse were dug by Yokoi in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found through this region.
Well, while I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide, are we landing this boat anytime soon? Oh jeez.
Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you only need to look ahead. The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now.
Yes, it's amazing. Now please, let me off. Oh
jeez, it's all over Sonic. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, jeez. That was the original script for Dawntrail. You just didn't know it until they told me about it.
No more boats! Oh
jeez, it's all over Krile. Are you alright? You're not alright, you fucking furry cunt. I should be surprised if she was. I mean, even without the nausea, we're all bloody spent. There is a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who have ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Wuk Lamat? We can rest along the way too.
Oh, damn it all. Oh, jeez. A promise is meant to lead from the front, not mewl and moan like a sick kitten.
I'm a sad little hedgehog. Oh, Wuk Lamat. You're fucking useless.
Well, maybe I am, but ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Oh, jeez.
Alright, very well. But if I might say one thing, just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne, that don't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You didn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear.
But Krile,
Hey, leaning on others, you know, everyone's allowed to be weak sometimes, you know, especially you. You're a weak person, you know? Unlike me, I'm strong. I can beat Knuckles in shadow.
Oh gosh, you too? Well, I saw your movie, Sonic, and you're pretty strong. Maybe if I get enough Chaos Emeralds, I can be strong too. Well, I always believed this was my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it.
You're damn straight I do. And I'm Tails. And I'm Alisaie. And I'm Alphinaud. We're all nodding in unison.
Okay, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Oh, jeez.
Of course. As long as you need. You big furry dope. We'll be waiting in the shelter when you are ready.
Okay. Meow.
Oh. You know what the problem is, right? I actually can't remember. I can't. This is now Wuk Lamat's voice in my head. I actually forget that officially Wuk Lamat has a completely different voice from how I do them. But now this is just how they talk to me. It's like, oh jeez, I'm Wuk Lamat. That's it. That is the official Wuk Lamat voice in my head. I've heard myself do her in that voice more than I've heard the official VA do her. So, I don't know, chat. Do you reckon it's okay? I feel like this is like the right voice for her, the way I'm doing her. It kind of like works. Like it is her, but it also rips on her. You know, it's not like the real VA Cena Briar, they're trying to do Wuk Lamat, but it like, I mean, it's the official voice, but it sounds like very smug and unlikable. Whereas I feel like what I've done with her, it's like a parody, but it's also the truth at the same time. I don't know, does that make any sense? Like, I feel like it does. I feel like it's a parody, but it's also the truth. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm not taking her seriously, but then when she needs to be serious, it kind of somehow works at the same time. I don't know, chat. I don't know. That's just my perspective. I want to know what you guys think about it, so... You didn't like the original VA? She actually sounds fine in Japanese, and I hear the German actually sounds really good too. Cena joined Joe-Cat in his final trial? Okay, that's actually pretty crazy. The VA had no experience prior to this character. That is a bit odd, though. Because usually in the voice acting world, usually in the acting world, you start with, like, a line. You know, can he say the line? Okay, can they say a couple of lines? And then you build up to a small part. You do enough small parts, it's like, hey, maybe they can play a supporting part. You do enough supporting parts, maybe they can play a lead part. You know, no one goes from 0 VA to lead part in a major multi-million-dollar franchise straight off the bat. That's really, really unusual. Like, but the way I explained it, that actually, like, it makes sense the way I explained it, right? Like, if I was the money man, if I was the guy funding a production, I'd be like, who are we hiring? Okay, them. What have they done? Nothing? Okay. What about this guy who's done, like, everything? Or this gal who's done everything? Spy, welcome in. Can someone explain what a Wuk Lamat is? This thing you see before you. You don't like her character, Miss Colette? Well, I am not... Yeah, I don't dislike her yet, but a lot of people say that they grow to dislike her through sheer fatigue. Like, she's a big, dumb, furry idiot. And I'd bang her, you know? I wouldn't mind hanging out with her in real life, you know? If I was a furry, you know? But she hasn't ruined the story for me yet. But I hear that she kind of grows to do that later on. I'd say the main criminal of Dawntrail's MSQ is the sheer terrible writing. I think that is the bad thing. And that's outside of just Wuk Lamat. It's not exclusive to her. So, Dark Rowan, hey, appreciate it, man. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for helping me out in the dungeon, guys. You guys are fucking legends. Thank you. Oh, when you saw her VA posting on Twitter, Enoch? Yeah. I'll tell you what, like, the voice acting is one thing. When I saw some of the behavior or some of the posts by their VA on Twitter, I became less of a fan. Which is kind of sad, because, I'll tell you what, if it was a really good VA performance, I don't think anyone would give a shit. And here's my case in point. Did you guys see John Wick 3? You guys have all seen John Wick 3, right? And you know that, in that he gets, like, visited by... There's, like, an arbiter, or, there's, like, an agent sent by the council. And it's sort of this, like, androgynous woman. She's, like... I think she's, like, biologically a lady, but there's also something very David Bowie, like, sort of half and half about her. The Adjudicator, yeah, in John Wick 3. I thought this character was sick, and I didn't realize that the actress in real life is, like, non-binary. They go by they, them, whatever. I don't give a shit about that. But I was like, okay, well, that's interesting. Okay. Because in the movie, I didn't think about this at all. I just thought this is a good performance. I don't really care about the actor's private life or how they personally identify outside of that. All I care about is the result. And that's the thing with Wuk Lamat. I bet you no one would give a shit that they were trans if the voice acting performance was actually really good. And if Wuk Lamat was a sick character, and if Dawntrail was a fantastic expansion on par with Shadowbringers or Endwalker. I don't think anyone would give a shit. If anyone found out that Emmett Selk was actually voiced by, I don't know, a biological woman who had, like, some voice deepening surgery or whatever, no one would care. Because it's a fucking good result. But the problem is, it's a shitty performance, and then you look at their Twitter, and they're a shitty person. And then, it's what Louis C.K. says, no one cares about your externals unless you're a fucking asshole. Like, no one cares about the fact that I'm half white or half Asian or a man or whatever, unless I piss you off. Then those other things might piss you off as well. And, you know, so on and so forth. So, Urianger, welcome in. Dawntrail, I'm enjoying streaming it, and I'm enjoying suffering. I'm enjoying my suffering of Dawntrail being entertainment for other people, but it's not well written, and it's not good. It's brutal. What are you doing? Yeah. You know what is cute? Hang on. You know what's a better cat than Wuk Lamat? Mr. Sebbywebz. He was standing on his hind legs, putting his 2 feet on my chair because he wanted to be included. He wanted to be part of the conversation. Oh, little Billy Lamat. Hang on, Billy. Stand still. Stand still. Let me try something. Stay right there. Hold still. Stay still. Stay right there. Okay. Chat. I'm going to try something. Stay still. Still. Hang on. Okay, alright. So, you know what? You know what? I tried. It doesn't quite work. It doesn't quite work. But I tried. I just wanted to see. He was so... Oh, Mello, he was so not amused, man. He was so unamused by that. That's like... I was holding him and he was just like, man, like... Bro, Sebby, like, what are you doing, mate? Why are you holding me this. I hate this. I tried. Oh, but Billy's such a good cat. Like, most cats, you do that to them, and they'll be like, I hate you for the rest of my life. Billy, he'll be like, you're alright, I'll forgive you in like 2 minutes. So, yeah. Anyway. Because, like, we don't hurt him. Like, I love picking him up because he's so squishy, but I never, like, hurt him or scare him or anything. So, anyway. Helio Kami, Kitty is no longer entertained. You're damn straight he wasn't, so. Alright. Alright, enough fucking about. Let's do this. I know, anyway, that's my opinions on the whole Wuk Lamat VA thing. Is I think if their voice, if the final result of Wuk Lamat was a great character who was voiced well, no one would give a fuck. No one would fucking care. But we got a crap product from a crap person, and that's why everyone doesn't like him. Anyway, let's continue.
Oh jeez! I felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting. Oh god, sorry, I've had too much beer. That admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then, well, there are things I'd like to talk about. Oh jeez. Oh, come on, let's catch up to the others.
Rubbish. Bitwizard, what's going on, you fucking dog? Guys, follow my man, Bitwizard. He is a fucking legend here. Think of it this way, chat. If I am... Like, Bitwizard and I are sort of like the yin and yang of Final Fantasy. In the sense that, like, any argument in his chat about Final Fantasy, no matter how dramatic, he can kind of like just take all the drama and sort of like just like compress it into like nothing and vacuum it into a black hole where it just like doesn't exist anymore. Me, on the other hand, I can take the smallest argument about the slightest detail of any Final Fantasy and like stoke it into a raging firestorm. He's basically water and I'm like fire when it comes to arguing about FF. And you should chuck a follow to this man. He's very funny. He's very similar to me in the fact that we really just like a lot of the boomer Final Fantasies for like legitimate good reasons, in terms of their craftsmanship, their writing, their music, their mechanics, and all that. But we have entirely opposite approaches to it, and it's so funny, man. Oh yeah, well, you know, Bitwizard, if I make people hate each other for life, all right, if they hate me for life, well, they fucking deserve it, all right? All right, it's their fault for having such terrible opinions. So, you see, I'm not in the wrong. It's their fault for thinking different things from me. So it's their fault for not being me. That's a terrible justification. But at the same time, it is true. So, all right, enough fucking about. You can't wait to tell the lads at the bar about Wuk Lamat. Oh my god. How long have I been streaming for? 16 hours? Dude, where does the fucking time go here, mate? Martin Villarreal, what's going on? I'm looking fresh for a 16-hour stream. You know what's funny, Bitwizard? Is that there is someone in your stream, and I'm not going to say who they are out of sheer respect, but I know that you probably know who they are. And when I was in India, I think we had an argument about Tidus's laugh in Final Fantasy X. And I said I think this laugh is fucking stupid and dog shit and it shouldn't be in the game. And they came out of the blue to argue that no, it's just genius because it's meant to be crap and shit and it's meant to be cringe. And I said, look, if someone made you, if you went to a restaurant and they made you a bowl of food that tasted like shit, and they said, oh, I meant it to taste like shit, would you say that's good? And he's like, oh, I'd say I'd say they'd achieve what they set out to do. I'm like, well, it's rubbish. Then they accused me of personally attacking them and getting emotional. I was like, you're the one who's getting emotional. What are you talking about? And then they lost their mind and they're like, and they added like multiple people in chat, including you, and it was like, I'm not getting emotional. You think I'm emotional? I'm not emotional. And I added them like, yeah, we're watching you get emotional right now. Then they didn't say anything for 10 minutes. And I was at a wedding in India in my hotel room, just bored on my phone, just typing. And anyway, it gets funnier than that. Anyway, I think I was just like hanging out in your chat being a Gronk, and then like 10 minutes later they said something like, well, I tried to express my opinion, but I got personally attacked. And I know who they're talking about. So I just added them like, oh, what personal attacks are you talking about? And they didn't respond. Now anyway, I thought that was the end of the story. Now about 1 or 2 months later, I think I was browsing the retro section of Twitch, and I saw this person. I'm like, oh, I remember their name. I argued with this person and it was his chat. And I clicked on their stream and it said, you are banned from this channel. you are banned from this stream and you can't talk in this channel. And I just sat there like this, like, oh! I literally was tired as laughing. I was like, I was fucking dying. I was dying by myself and no one could see me. It was just me sitting like a fat Redditor with a ponytail, just laughing at his computer screen. So good. Oh my god. Now, I'm not gonna say any names. You know who it is. And I'm not gonna say who it is. I was like, look, out of sheer respect, because it's too funny to tell any details of. But it happened, and now you know. So I've been wanting to tell you that for ages because I thought it was the funniest thing ever. And I was like, wow, I'm a fucking dickhead. Wow, I actually am a fucking asshole, but so are they. It's one of those Game of Thrones stories where no one is actually the good person. It's actually like both people are villains. Both people are villains somewhat. Basically, it was like a Jaime Lannister versus another sort of morally grey character sort of moment. That's how I think. You remember that day? Well, it was crazy. But I'm so sorry, man. And I do appreciate that, like, you put up with my shenanigans in your chat. I'm sorry. I try to be well behaved, man. I really do. And sometimes I'm just like, my first chat is like, hey, I heard there were cool FF debates happening here. And it's just like, and you're like, no, stop, no, please, no, for God's sake, don't start. So you weren't even mad at me. I appreciate it, man, dude. I just thought that was like one of the funniest things that happened on Twitch. The fact that the punchline didn't happen till 2 months later when I accidentally found them in the retro category and realized I was banned. Like, I know exactly why this has happened. So anyway, yeah. Oh, no, I appreciate that bit. Look, I'll be a huge dickhead about minor shit that just doesn't matter. Like, it's Final Fantasy, it's a video game, it doesn't matter. Real shit I'll actually be a nice person about. But about, like, I'm like Bill Burr. You know how Bill Burr says, like there can be like a really serious family tragedy, and he's like, okay, all right, it's not gonna bother me. That's really important shit. I'll just deal with it. That's real life from now on. I'll get over it. But really minor shit, like minor shit that's so insignificant, but at the same time it shouldn't be that way, that will boil my fucking blood to oblivion, and I will be willing to argue with people for 6 hours straight over crap that doesn't matter. Like that's kind of like the human condition in a way. Like real shit, we're like, no, this is serious shit. We're gonna be normal about this. Little shit, we'll argue because it's funny. So, no, I appreciate that, Cat Ninja. Appreciate that, man. People take Final Fantasy way too seriously. Bitwizard, oh my god. Dude, Bitwizard, I've been streaming Dawntrail MSQ and I want to punch myself in the fucking face. Actually, no, after that dungeon, that was fine. After actually playing the game. Actually, no, it took me 15 hours before I finally got to the first bit of gameplay. And that's including skipping dialogue. My god, I'm ready to punch myself in the scrotum. It's ridiculous. Weaver, I finally got through the first dungeon. Max Powers, welcome in. Here's the thing, Kiss My Blade. Even though it would be really funny to leave an unbanned request just saying Titus laughed bad, I feel like that's just... I wouldn't want to do it, you know. I feel like I don't want to kick a person when they're down or beat a dead horse or kick a wasp's nest or something, so... Why do I look like Sonic? Oh, I've been glammed as Sonic forever. Look at this. Look at my, check out my rings. Hang on. Let me read some chats and I'll continue. That Titus laugh meme-worthy story, Urianger. Oh, it's so funny, man. It was like one of the funniest things to me that only I could enjoy, and I had to share it on stream. So, you're right, Holly. Yeah, actually, HG, the best ending ever is that I did the laugh that started the disagreement. That's actually a really good point. Oh, also welcome in, Space Traveler. Also Schmoody, welcome in. I was pre-banned. Also Zuko the Rat, dude. I was fucking dying. Like SNL. I feel like Final Fantasy almost deserves SNL at this point. Oh, by the way, if you wonder why I look like Sonic, it's because I am. That's what you can do in Final Fantasy XIV. So stupid. So dumb. Oh, God. All right. That's how you feel about playing FF13. You like playing the game, but the story and characters are shit mimic. There's games that, like, I like, and there's parts of it that are bad, but I just enjoy the game regardless. So, I don't know. If someone tells me the game's bad, it's like, yeah, I know it is, but, but I like it. It's just fun. So... Alright, okay, my god, I actually oh my god, this is so bad, man. 15 hours of streaming this horrible expansion. Also, guys, let me give my, let me give one more shout out to BitWizard. Oh, by the way, Bit, I don't know if I can say this on Twitch, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it anyway. I got an emulator, and on that, I am now technically, if the emulator doesn't fuck up, able to play games like Suikoden 2, Breath of Fire 3, Xenogears, and what else is it? Even Threads of Fate. Legendary PS1 fucking boomer games that I've been wanting to fucking stream forever. And if Square put them on Steam or on the PS4 or 5 store, I would buy them in 1 second. But it's Square, so they're like, fuck you, buy a PS1. Even though you barely have space for your PS5, you piece of shit. So, fuck them. I would buy the games if I could. I would just send them like $10. But yeah, I would love to stream those games at some point, man. Because, dude, just like testing Xenogears, I was like, this opening cutscene goes hard as fuck, man. This opening cutscene's really intense, man. And I got Final Fantasy Tactics as well. And it works. So I hope the emulator doesn't fuck that up, but I'd love to like stream that game because like Tactics is one of those like 420 IQ games. Xenogears is interesting to me because like to me the intermediary steps between Final Fantasy 6 and 7 as it goes like this: FF6, Chrono Trigger, Xenogears, Final Fantasy 7. Because when I played Chrono Trigger, I was like, oh fuck, people are right. Like, this actually is a sort of, like, scrapped FF7 story. Like, Lavos is Genova. Magus is basically Sephiroth with a few different elements changed and variations. And then Xenogears is where you get, Xenogears is where the one-winged angel is introduced. Like, I remember getting to a town in Xenogears, and there was a statue of two angels with one wing each, holding hands. And the old man says, ah, yes, that's the one-winged angel. Only by holding hands together can each of their wings fly as one unit. And I was like, holy fuck, that's where Sephiroth comes from. So it's interesting to me to see that sort of progression between 6 and 7. Because there's, yeah, they, you know, it goes 6 to 7, but there's several steps in between, and that's very interesting to me, so, yeah. Yeah, a bit. I hear that Disc 2 of Xenogears is not as good as Disc 1, but, you know, I'm willing to find that out myself as I go along. You're in Nissan Cathedral? You finished it? Xenogears has a lot of dialogue, but doesn't suck. You know what I liked about Xenogears was you have these 5 enemies who are sort of like the Turks. They're like these 5 dudes in mechs, and their names are Stratsky. They have really memorable names. It's Stratsky, Breuer, Helmholtz, and I forget the other 2. But I remember thinking, like, these are really cool names. Stratsky, Breuer, Helmholtz, and they all have, like, different mechs, and you always fight them and you always kick their asses. But they're like this recurring Ginyu Force of mech guys who, like, are constantly trying to fight you. Disc 2 is mostly storyboards and dungeons, but the story makes it worth it. Okay, yeah. You still need to finish Final Fantasy VII OG. Trust me, it's worth it. It's worth it. As for Remake, if you feel like playing Remake, take a step back and fuck your own face! Okay, don't do that. No, actually, no, you should do exactly what I said without, yeah, because that would be a better experience than playing Remake and Rebirth. Now, I'm going to talk to Alphinaud, all right? Anyway. Oh gosh, we should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Okay, I'm Russian. Let us settle in. We need a cook fire. There's a meal preparation to be done. Anyway, I'm sorry, that was really mean. That was mean. You can like Remake and Rebirth if you want. Just know that you're dead to me. Your very existence disgusts me. I'd be mean to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawnservant?
I was a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earlier memories of life are in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikebrex, a village in Yaktel, but I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Bakool Jaja is my only parent. Oh, jeez.
I quite understand. I got no memories of my birth parents either. But that's mainly because I'm from Scotland and none of us know our parents there. But anyway, for a while, I wanted to know who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galoof was my dear grandfather. He was all I needed. Also, he was a great character in Final Fantasy V, especially if you turn him into a monk.
So, our situations are quite similar, except for the fact that I'm a huge, hideous, furry monster.
You sure are. You disgust me.
I do. Anyway, even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Koana with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and got lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and he came to my rescue. Oh, jeez. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding. But the head of resolve, he praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get a lecture from the head of reason, though. Oh gosh, he went on and on about the dangers of the jungle, the horrible ways I could have died. He even confiscated my phone and flushed it down the toilet. Then he threw me into a brick wall. But that's what we did back in the day, so it's okay now. Anyway, growing up, Papa was kind and patient, except when he threw me into a brick wall. But he was a tyrant when it came to training. Anyway, now of course, I realized he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. Well, anyway, for all the good it did, I'm still a useless character. Anyway, there's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. Oh, jeez! I've lived such a sheltered life, and I convinced myself I understood Tyrell and its people. Oh, jeez. I don't have Koana's education or Saralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, and I'm not fit to bear my title.
You're damn straight you're not. How you are even in the running against any of these other candidates, I don't know. You have no specific strengths or qualities, and you're worse at everything that the other 3 candidates are good at. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, and I have 4 ears. Anyway, but why do you want the throne, out of curiosity? I'm a hedgehog.
Why? Well, 'cause my father built a nation where everyone can live in peace, and I want to keep it that way, I think. Oh, jeez. Well, I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest, they have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna know the end of this pint glass right here. I'm sorry, I'm Krile, and I'm a Scottish alcoholic. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, think how they best to serve. In doing so, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise that I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tuliolal and my fellow Turali.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I had too much Guinness, and now I'm burping in your face, Krile. But it's okay, because you're Scottish and you're used to it. Anyway, it might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I'll find the city of gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, who was introduced in Final Fantasy XIV, where you come from as well, Krile. I swear.
I appreciate that, Wuk Lamat, but you don't need to take on that burden as well, you fucking minge. Golf Baldesian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats, such as furries like you, and as his granddaughter. Ah, fuck me. I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We got a shared goal. And, if at any possibility, I'd rather we enjoy the journey. Here, here. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Well, thank you. I'm proud to call all of you my friends.
You're damn straight. You are not making it out of this expansion, Wuk Lamat. This is where you live. Oh, God, that was shocking. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, I've been voice acting Wuk Lamat. Oh, no, there's more. Meanwhile, in the Second Promises camp...
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go around? Say a word to your sister.
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuk Lamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Well, helping you has made us rivals, yes. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it's a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alisaie on her rear. Believe that. And I've done it before, because I'm fucking Thancred.
Despite our long history, my milkshakes have always brought all the boys to the yard, and never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Lamitii has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Baldesian. And then there is Yotsia's voted champion. If he's half the hero you say, the odds might be stacked against us. I hear he is quite the hedgehog. Not that I have any intention of bowing out. Our time in Oklopacher, it has only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots. It threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties. This is why I advocate for the adoption of Charlean innovations, that Tuliolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better. I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear, feel, think, they'll help you refine that approach. But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes a Dawnservant, not the one who performs the 7 feats first.
My milkshakes bringeth all the boys to the yard, and the would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
I'm Thancred, and I'll do a line of coke off a catgirl's ass.
Meanwhile, in the first promise, whoever these people are, I don't know, I forget. Your rivals, they still lag behind. The second and third promise, they may have recruited competent lackeys, but they're nothing compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son, the only child ever sired by a two-head?
Such titles, they mean nothing.
Well, you know, I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involving the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Bakool Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold, they'll attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. It can even put a watch in my ass, which I have for 5 years. But anyway, if this power truly exists, I humbly beg for a fair share of it. I'm walking here. Time, it's passing. I'd like to put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside. I'm not talking about my watch. Just so there's no misunderstanding. You consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
Sorry, that's me trying to smile like the chameleon there. Earlier, with Bakool Jaja. Oh God, I'll talk to you, chat, after this cutscene. Just 1 second. Just 1 second.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all.
I wonder if the house cat is dead yet.
Be a shame to lose a plaything, but we still have 2 more. If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Turiolal after you take the throne? Plans? What makes you think we care about all that? We only care about the contest and proving our superiority. That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes, and when we become Dawnservant, we will drive out the weakling masses and invite our kin to live in the city. Ah, a fine idea. Our family deserves better than this rotten jungle. Back to it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of this natural order.
I made it.
Yeah. I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been? I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat, yet somehow I made it. Oh, my arms. I can barely lift them. If I could just rest for a moment. You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March or be fodder for the beasts. But I follow the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I have sacrificed, it has all been for these blessed siblings. Wait! Don't leave me behind! I am begging you!
Damn! I'm really upset that scene was over. I could have done that all day. If you gave me a scene with giant horrific lizards just being huge shit cunts to each other, I could do that all day. I love this. I love that, man. I love this about Dawntrail, is these giant monstrous lizards that I get to voice act. With my Academy Award-winning voice acting. So... Also, Age Ice, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry if I forgot to say thank you for that after 20 minutes. That was good. Schmitty? No, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, that was sick, man. Oh, I really am back, Angel. Believe it or not. How long have I been streaming? 16 and a half hours? Those are rookie numbers, all right? I could easily fit in a bit more after that. So... thank you, Spy. And also thank you, Schmoody. Thank you, guys. Space Traveler. Thank you, Paddied, for enjoying the villain voice acting, man. Nemu. Yeah, he's like, you gonna eat that? Yeah, it's fucked. Weaver. So yeah, my voice for the one-headed lizard is Werner Herzog, and his crony is Christopher Walken. The two-headed lizard, I like that, one head is like sort of based on Dahaka from StarCraft 2, and the other is just like some sniveling crony, like Ren from Ren and Stimpy, who's originally based on Peter Lorre. Christopher Walken is perfect. Mellow? Dude, appreciate it, man. I love Christopher Walken, man. I think that guy is so fucking funny, man. Like, anyone who doesn't know who Christopher Walken is, let me give you the briefest of introductions. It's like a 1-minute scene. It will tell you everything you need to know about this person. Christopher Walken is one of the great actors from, like, he's basically up there. If there's Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, Christopher Walken is the third. And here's who he is. It's
Albie.
So this is a movie called Annie Hall with Woody Allen from 1977, and basically Christopher Walken plays Woody Allen's girlfriend's brother. So he's dating Diane Keaton. This is his brother. This is the only scene he has in the entire movie. Now, there's a saying in acting. There's no small parts, only small actors. Now, I actually barely remember the rest of this film. But the 1 minute that Christopher Walken in this is in this is one of the most memorable things in this entire film, in the history of cinema, and it goes on. That's his whole scene. That's the only time he talks in the entire. And they get to the airport, fine, and nothing happens. But like the fact that is like that's his own. That's like 1 minute in the whole movie. He just tells them that when he's driving down the road, he just wants to drive into another car and like kill himself and everyone in it. Like, that's all and then he drives them home. It's like such a stupidly simple setup. And yet only like Christopher Walken is just the perfect actor to deliver and play this scene. No, exactly, Urianger. Here's the thing. If someone calls you into their bedroom and sits you down and tells you that to your face, like what are you supposed to say? Like, what are you supposed to say to this person? It's actually too hard to deal with. Well, I'll tell you what, Mellow Frog, what I was thinking, right, like, when I was a young actor, which, you know, I at 37, I technically still am, I didn't like actors who play the same character in every single movie. But very occasionally you find someone like Christopher Walken or Morgan Freeman, I'm like, you know what, it's okay. You can play the same actor, Sam Jackson. You can play the same actor, you can play the same character in every movie, and it's fine. Because the one character you play is so fucking good that you're the only person who can play this character. And if you're in the movie, it instantly elevates the quality of the rest of the film. Like, if you're in there's some actors who, when they're put in a movie, every other actor is like, oh fuck, that's the bar, and I have to reach that. And I feel it was almost unfair in Gangs of New York, where Daniel Day-Lewis was put in. And it's like, man, he's not even the main character, man. And now Leonardo DiCaprio and Cameron Diaz, who are both very good actors, now have to compete with Daniel Day-Lewis, who is so good that when he's not on screen, the movie is boring, even though Gangs of New York has this incredible cast, including DiCaprio, Cameron Diaz, Brendan Gleeson, John C. Reilly, I'm trying to think who the others are, Jim Broadbent. These are all very good actors. But compared to Daniel Day-Lewis, Daniel Day-Lewis is the acting equivalent of some insane kung fu master who lives on a hill in the middle of nowhere, and he just has untouchable technique. Daniel Day-Lewis is like, sort of like Yujiro Hanma of acting. That's the best way to describe him, actually. Daniel Day-Lewis is the Yujiro Hanma of acting. And all other actors are scared of him. Because he's too good. He's actually too scary. He's actually like a scary person to be around when he's acting. But in person, he's an incredibly nice guy, and you wouldn't even put him with his characters at all. Anyway, let's have a chat with Wuk Lamat.
Oh, jeez. Well, being able to say those things, it brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest. I can take a full breath at last. Well, I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. I will be better for myself and my people. Oh, jeez.
Day-Lewis is the greatest actor of all time, hands down. Unicorn Slayer. I would actually say that. Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen anyone who can sort of match his ability other than Christian Bale. It's really tricky because Christian Bale's really good. Christian Bale is clearly a genius, and he's one of the best actors ever. And Christian Bale does movies that are good even if he wasn't in them, which is not the case with Daniel Day-Lewis. A lot of Daniel Day-Lewis movies, you wouldn't see them unless he was in them. He's really good, man, but Daniel Day-Lewis at his peak is, like, untouchable. The guy's a fucking, like, monster. Because I think when you see, like, a true artist at the highest level, it almost seems like magic. It seems almost impossible what they're doing. And that's the problem. Like, with Christian Bale, I can see... With Christian Bale, it's, like, amazing, but it's also somewhat doable if you're good enough. Whereas with Daniel Day-Lewis, he does stuff I'm like, I don't even know how you do that. I don't even know how you get that good. So, you gotta separate method actors into a different category. Yeah, and at the same time, I'm not knocking Christian Bale. Like, American Psycho is god tier, Prestige is god tier, so is Machinist. Batman is really fucking good. I haven't seen. I'm trying to remember other stuff he's been in. Heath Ledger's Joker, he approaches that level of like impossibly good technique. Mads Mikkelsen is pretty much doing that all the time. Ryan Gosling, I'd say, achieves this in Drive. Michael Fassbender sort of reaches a level of sophisticated perfection and shame, which is really hard to pull off, and does the android in Prometheus and the Alien movies. Cate Blanchett is kind of doing this in every movie. Like, I don't care what people say. I don't care if you're a male actor, you gotta study Cate Blanchett. That woman is a fucking genius. That woman is basically like the Christian Bale, Daniel Day-Lewis of actresses. You have to study her. She's like insanely good. Just watch her in Galadriel on Lord of the Rings. It's like, holy shit, she actually comes across as an immortal being who's lived for so long that the very act of moving is almost like... The way she moves in Lord of the Rings as Galadriel, she's been alive for thousands and thousands of years, and the way she walks and moves and carries herself and talks and observes things and reacts to it carries that weight, which is insane. Hugo Weaving, who is a great actor, doesn't even do that. Like, Elrond sort of looks like an irritated karate teacher, whereas Cate Blanchett actually looks like an eternal being who's been around for thousands of years. She carries that sort of almost like, I wouldn't say sluggishness, that's the wrong word for it, but like, it's like the weight of time she carries with her and how she walks and moves. Gravitas, yeah, that's a good word. That. And then there's Rings of Power, which we don't talk about. We didn't talk about that one, mate. But another thing, like, if you're an artist or an entertainer, I think it's very important. Also, Pino, I'm sorry that you see Wuk Lamat, but welcome in. Viggo Mortensen, fucking genius. He's brilliant as well. I feel like if you want to be an entertainer or an artist, you can't just pay attention to the people who are like, have immense levels of gravitas, some of the best ever. You also have to have an awareness of absolute dog shit. You have to have some awareness of the crappiest stuff ever, because I think that gives you a great appreciation of the good stuff if you know how absolutely dreadful it can get. Like, for example, if you want to see what truly bad screen acting looks like, it looks like this. This is some of the worst screen acting in the history of the universe. Okay, remember how we were talking about like untouchable technique and like immense subtlety? That's the opposite of subtlety, right? That is as unsubtle as it can possibly get. That is like the worst acting I've ever seen in a movie. It's so good, but it's great. You need to be aware of that to see why good acting is good. You need to know that as an artist or an entertainer to know what not to do. It's like, oh, that's terrible because it's so forced, it's so pushed, it's so excessive, it's so more than is necessary, it's over the top, it's just like it's too much, man. He's trying to show you that he's angry rather than actually be angry. It's so bad. That's the thing. Even Tommy Wiseau in The Room is better than that. That's how bad it is. Anyway, enough fucking about. Let's do this scene. The Moblin settlement in Odinshire is not far from here. Be warned, the road we'll be taking, it's a favorite hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there'll be few travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Oh jeez, bandits on the road? Well, what did Zeroja and the Landsguard been doing? It seems like it's up to me to restore the area.
Oh gosh! Hooray! And off she goes again. For now, we will head west and aim for the bank of the second river.
No one cares about what's going on right now. None of you care what's going on in Dawntrail, and you shouldn't, because nothing important is happening. Anyway, let's get to the next thing. I'll read some chats while I do this. Piccolo, what's going on, mate? Sorry, by the way, sorry if I'm missing some chats. I am in the middle of some immensely rubbish crap, and also I'm drunk, so it's hard for me to read and stream. There's times when it's so bad it's good, but there's times when it's so bad it's just bad. That's actually true. Oh, Angel, he pushed one out, mate. Daniel Day-Lewis would be intimidated by that acting quality. Oh my god. I feel like it's reaching that time of the stream where I don't care about what I'm doing in the game anymore. And I just want to show you some cool scenes on YouTube. And you know what? I might actually do that. Let me see what time, let me see where I am. Yeah, I might actually do that. I might actually do that. Because if you want to see like, this is a fucking cool scene right here. Like we were talking about Daniel Day-Lewis before. This scene, you get to see how fucking crazy he is, man. Yeah, this scene is fucking intense, man. Let's see if we can get there. Yeah. So basically, Daniel Day-Lewis has figured out that Leonardo DiCaprio is the son of a guy he killed 20 years ago when he took over the whole territory. And Leo has actually saved him from another man killing him because he wants to kill him himself. That's what's so fucking weird about this. And Day-Lewis has figured this out. And he's just like basically baiting him and tempting him into fighting him. And when they do fight, Day-Lewis's power level is just way higher, man. DiCaprio has been practicing throwing a knife to basically take Daniel Day-Lewis out for like days. But Day-Lewis is basically, this is like if a Tien tried to fight Vegeta. That's what you need to know. That's what you need to know. Yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio is Tien. Daniel Day-Lewis is Vegeta.
Lost over bread.
It's like, no, he doesn't deserve to die by my hand. I'm too powerful. And he's too weak. He's like a yeah. It's so sick, man. That's actually like Dragon Ball level of acting. Like, this bit right here, where he crawls on top of him, this is like horrifying, man. This is like a monster. This is not how a human should move. He always acts sort of like civil and gentlemanly, but when he gets angry, he flips into a monster. Like when Leo spits blood in his face, he loses his fucking mind and just goes, and just headbutts him heaps, like right here.
Of yours.
Flips out and just like headbutts him non-stop into his face. Like, this guy's a monster, man. And you know what's funny? If you ever see this actor in interviews, he is the Oscar. He should have just like gone up to like the person who gives him the award and just like, he should have just done that at the Oscars. And that would have been sick. That's how you know it's good acting, dude. He's like easily one of the best, man. Like, it's just not even a conversation. So he just sees Leo DiCaprio, gives him the Oscar, and Daniel Day-Lewis is like, thank you for this Oscar, you useless piece of shit. And just starts like headbutting Leo DiCaprio at the Oscars. That'd be that'd be a good movie. I would watch that. I would have watched that Oscars. I don't even know if the Oscars even happened this year. Power of Acting, Command Assault, you're damn straight it is. So, oh my god. No, dude, he's actually overpowered in this movie, Mimic. Like, without Daniel Day-Lewis, you don't have a movie like this good. That's how fucking good he is, man. Anyway. Oh, God. Oh, God. What am I doing here? After all that good acting, why are you here, mate? This isn't a real Oscar. This is a $10 piece of shit I got off eBay. All right, this is a lie. This whole stream is a lie. I can't compete with that. After all that we just saw right now we're faced with the absolutely atrocious writing of Dawntrail. Oh my god. Why are you even in this stream? If you're watching my stream right now, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself, mate. You could be doing anything in the world. You could be doing anything in the world right now. And you're watching me do this.
Oh, jeez. Well, where are these bandits?
Apparently they are not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Odenshire is a little farther ahead, on the opposite bank of Mia Bakazobazig, but let's remain vigilant all the same. Really think about that, mate. You went from Daniel Day-Lewis to this. You should be fucking ashamed of yourselves, mate. My god, imagine watching my stream. You should have some taste. This is shocking. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here. Shalom Masubi, welcome in. Daniel played Captain Hook. Daniel would be a good Captain Hook, but he probably just wouldn't take the job. It's not worth his time. So, yeah. You done worse? Oh my god. I can't believe I just got an ether current. I'm ashamed of myself. Oh god. Alright, Fart Brigade, let's do this. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's why games like Final Fantasy VII got so much acclaim, because say like Eris's death scene in Final Fantasy VII, that is as good as some of the greatest tragic / death scenes in cinema, period. It's as good as that, and that's why Final Fantasy VII got so much acclaim. No one cares that Kefka actually destroyed the world. It doesn't matter. No one cried when Kefka destroyed the world. Sephiroth killed one person and it made 1 million people cry. That's the difference. Because in a way, they kind of like games of that time period, FF7, a lot of the early Metal Gear Solid ones, they understood a relationship between cinema and video games that could kind of, like a symbiosis that kind of could be achieved. It's harder to achieve that now in a way. I would say the opening of The Last of Us 1 actually achieves that. That opening, I was like, my god, this is killing me. This is brutal, man. You cried as a team playing it? Dude, we all did. I remember when I went to school when I was 13, I remember guys being like, you played FF7? It's like, I did. Did you cry when Eris died? It's like, yes. It's like, it's alright, mate, me too. Alright, we can be friends. That was how it was at school. It's like, you know, that was actually true. You had to take a break after the intro. Dude, the intro of... You know what? Let's do it right now. That intro from The Last of Us 1 is fucking amazing, man. And there's an interesting story behind it, because Troy Baker talks about this scene, and he actually has a really interesting story behind it, which is, oh, fuck off with your real show. No one cares about that. What's really interesting about this scene is that Troy Baker said that when he first did this scene, he was thinking too much about the acting of this, and he wanted to show sort of how much of a good actor he was, so he's kind of going a bit too hard. He's like crying too much and going too hard with the emotion of the scene. And then he got a call, I think about a week or two after the scene was done, and it's Neil Druckmann, and he's like, we need to reshoot one scene. And Troy Baker's like, please tell me it's not that scene. He's like, yep, it's that scene. It's the scene where your daughter dies. And he's like, oh, come on, man. That's the hardest scene. What do you mean we have to reshoot it? So Troy Baker and Neil Druckmann, back when Druckmann was good, they sat down and they talked about like the beats of this scene. He's like, all right, don't worry about the emotion too hard. Don't worry about pushing for this. Just take each beat. Each time you realize that, like, you think your daughter's alive, you think she's been hurt, but she's still alive. And then you realize it might be a serious wound. And then you try to keep her alive. And then it doesn't work. And then you're in denial of that. Then you have to accept that. And then the moment hits. It's like all these steps they had to walk through. And that's where you get this incredible scene right here. This is so, so powerful. This is such good acting, man.
It's okay, baby. We're safe. We're safe. Hey, we need help. Stop! Please. It's my daughter. I think her leg is broken.
Stop right there!
Okay. We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians on the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But... Yes, sir.
Somebody, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Shit. Please don't. Oh, no. Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. God. Listen to me. I know this hurts me. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby.
Fuck! Oh my god! I forgot how brutal this scene is. My god. I'm sorry, chat.
Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. 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 Please. 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 Please.
Fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! Sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. I forgot how unbelievably brutal that scene is. I'm so sorry. Whoa, that actually got me as well. Because I think what's so strong about that is her acting is phenomenal as well. Like her sell of getting like fatally wounded, like the sounds she makes, they're so real and so vulnerable. And like, oh my god, I forgot how good that is. And you know what's even crazier is that Joel is like a 50-year-old man, but he's played by a 31-year-old Troy Baker. That's what's insane. Troy Baker's in his early 30s and he's playing a 50-year-old man, and somehow it works. Which you couldn't do in screen acting, but you can do in video game acting, where you can layer, you know, lots of 3D over yourself and stuff. Urianger, I'm so sorry. That was so awkward, Al. I'm so sorry. Angel Rochelle, I'm so sorry. Allegation Flame, I'm so sorry to do that to you. And you guys, look, you guys are from Final Fantasy XIV. All right. You're used to crying because this fucking idiot just walked into the scene. You're used to crying because you think this guy's life is in danger, all right? These guys are fucking nothing compared to what happens in The Last of Us or Final Fantasy VII. You're crying because this idiot looks like Tails next to my Sonic the Hedgehog. Now imagine like confronted with actual real drama like what I just showed you right there. It's devastating. Oh, dude, I'm actually destroyed. And you know what destroyed me recently, emotionally, was Dandadan, believe it or not. I don't know if you guys watch the anime Dandadan, but everyone yelled at me to watch it, and I was like, all right, it's only 12 episodes, I'll watch it. You know, there's ghosts, there's aliens, why not? Seems funny enough. Is it good, Soul Kari? Let me put it this way. Dandadan presents itself as a show that is completely restarted. It is absolutely batshit insane, stupid chaos. And then in episode 7, and those of you who've seen the show know exactly what I'm talking about, episode 7, it drops one of the most... It just changes its tone completely. It goes from being complete chaos to being absolutely artistically brilliant, having immense amounts of emotional depth and heart and tragedy, and not just the story itself of episode 7 is tragic, but the way it's executed and expressed is just, it's devastating. I was sitting there destroyed that episode. I was like, man, I'm just trying to eat my fucking food, man. I don't want to cry to this, but it's just so Dan Dan is one of those shows where you think the animators are idiots, and the shows who make it are kind of like smart idiots, but they show that they know what they're doing when they need to. That's what I would say about that show. I'm still alive, Dangerous. Oh, mate, I could do this all day, mate. I could fucking do this all day. And also, here's the thing about Dan Dan. It's only 12 episodes. It's on Netflix. It ends on a cliffhanger. You can get through it in like 2 days, man. So, you know, and then like a new season's gonna come out, so, yeah. How do I stay up so late and focus spending? Well, I don't really want to do anything else. That's pretty much why. The last thing I want to do is talk to this fucking idiot. There's nothing... You know what's sad, though, is after watching all these amazing scenes from video games or movies, it just shows in such greater, starker contrast how terrible the writing is for Dawntrail. Like, how was this supposed to be the follow-up for Endwalker? There is no excuse for this. You can't say that, oh, this is just setting up a new story or new expansion. It's just, it's not good enough. Like, you can set up a story. Okay, you know what? Squid Game 2 set up a story. Okay? It didn't fucking finish it. We gotta wait another year till the end of that. But that set it up better than this did. You know? Filler expansion? Yeah, but the thing is, at least Zero and Golbez and all the FF4 stuff, that you didn't have to pay for that. You have to pay for this, man. You have to pay for this rubbish. Shocking! How can they do this? Anyway. Animan, good night. Take care of yourself. Thank you for being a dead chicken in some of the background here. That was really funny, man. So, Wild Child, am I back to Dawntrail? I know. What can I do to this, man? Oh, God. Well, hey, chat. Look, I know I showed you some scenes that made you cry. Let me show you something that'll really make you cry. The state of video game writing in 2024. Oh, fuck, it's a scene. Oh, God. Alright, wish me luck. I'm gonna do this. This is it. The village where the lay of pots on Tuliolal Sagar. It took place. Earthenshire. Idleshire. Might the similarity be a cultural inclination, I wonder? Well, the settlements themselves couldn't be more difficult, though. This shire appears custom-built to resemble pots, while the other is a repurposed town. I'm a hedgehog, and I have no investment in any of this. Oh, no. Oh, fuck.
Oh! Welcome to Earthenshire! Do I have pleasure of happy greeting the third promise to her retinue?
Oh, jeez. Well, that's us. We're looking for the Dawnservant selector, if you happen to know who that is. Oh, jeez.
Oh! You exchanging tongue flaps with her right now! Lady Rock is Elector, you're sick!
Oh, wow, that's so helpful. Well, we can cut straight to performing the feat. Oh, jeez.
Oh! As much as Lady Rock would like you to do just that, we have much more pressing worry. This...
Oh, I feel ashamed of myself for doing this. After all that I showed you just then, I then present you this. But you know, it's not my fault, man. Look what I'm dealing with. Look at the fucking rubbish I'm dealing with. Look at this dog shit material. Anyway, I'm dealing with Jar Jar Binks. I don't know. Anyway,
oh! The storm which hits our village is shut a cliff and drop rock on our bread case. Oh, many help hands for Potswan were injured. Oh, no time for feats or metal test.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd be caught up in its path. Well, not to change the subject, but what are Potswan? They are goldsmiths contracted to work for the Moblins. The word comes from pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. The Moblins provide these Potswan with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metalwork in Tural.
No, fuck it. We'll make him Swedish.
Oh yeah, this is unacceptable. I promise no distractions. I am a Swedish.
This is the best they can offer. I should have never left Wujamiki Miki Mookie Miki Mookie Miki Mookie Miki Mookie. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry.
Ah, you see? Potswan desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we fell into upon our side of the pot pact. Oh, should our Potswan leave, Orthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something, and do it soon.
Oh, jeez. Well, then let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more about your people and your village, and if it brings us closer to the beginning, the fate, well, oh, jeez.
This is dog shit.
Anyway, this isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can.
No, I want to get this over and done with as quickly as possible. I gotta go fast, because I'm Sonic.
Oh, jeez, I was hoping you would say this. Well, I actually wasn't sure if I could do this on my own.
We'll all help, alright? I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch.
Oh, we take every help hand we can get. Oh, redirect truth swears that once the Potswan have their perfect workshop again, we commence the feat with all haste. You and Third Promise can assist help hand Ragnarok.
Oh, jeez, thumbs up.
You, other four, follow Ready Rock. There are help hands in need of help landing.
Oh, jeez. Sorry. I remembered a really funny joke that my two-headed father told me, and I'm adopted. Anyway, I really appreciate you pitching in. Anyway, I meant what I said at many fires. There'll be no more feigning strength. No more playing at being an invincible promise. Oh gosh, it's raining. Anyway, if there's one thing I learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in needs. Anyway, I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side.
I'm a hedgehog, and you shouldn't take any advice from me.
Well, anyway, let's find this Ragnarok fellow and see what we can do for him. Oh, jeez.
Oh, this is shocking, mate. You know what, chat? I might have given up on making Dawntrail entertaining at this point, but you know what? Maybe that's actually made it more entertaining. Just the sheer levels of dog shit voice acting that are happening at this point. They need to recast Wuk, two cats. Oh, if they want to, I'm right here, mate. Hey, look, mate, look, you want to recast Wuk Lamat? I'm right here, square. I'm right fucking here, mate. I don't know, maybe it's better than what you currently got. This hurts to watch, it's like you're running through it again, Jade. I'm so sorry. You told Graha and Nobia to help told to help the center of the universe, and doy. Anything's better than the actual story, Pino. That's actually sadly true. Like, I really want to bring the original story to life, but it can't be saved, man. Like, some scenes are actually good. Like, some scenes are fun, like when they showed the two-headed guy scheming with his, like, you know, Crody and stuff, but scenes where it's just like, oh, we need to talk about the history of the textiles and the fabric we use to weave ponchos for like 2 hours. There's nothing you can do with that, man. That's like it's like reading the dictionary. It's like reading a math textbook. Some of this stuff, man. It's so bad. Oh my god, mate. Oh, holy shit, I'm fucking dying, chat. But you know what? I'm glad you're dying too. I'm glad that you guys are posting Cinema and Lamau. I'm glad that you guys are dying as much as I'm dying in chat right now. This is fucking brutal. Oh god, help me. Alright. You have nothing against the English voice actor? Well, you know what I have against the English voice actor? You know what I have against Cena Breyer, who voice acted Wuk Lamat, is that I am not blocked by them on Twitter.
The fact that Ponto, Spudsy Bud, and Lamatod, who are so much safer than me, they are such bigger advocates for Final Fantasy XIV than me. They are all blocked on Twitter by Sebbywebz, and I'm not. I've never felt so ignored in my entire life. I've never felt so disrespected. The fact I am far worse on Final Fantasy XIV than them. I am far harsher on Square than Ponto and Spudsy and Lamatod are on Final Fantasy XIV. And I'm not blocked by Wuk Lamat's voice actor Sebbywebz. I've never been so insulted in my entire life. I've never felt so neglected. I'm far worse. Do you realize I am way worse for Square's brand image than any of those three are? And I don't have the privilege of being blocked. Fucking astounded. Anyway, okay, all memes aside, there is actually a good reason why that is the case, though, but I'll explain it right now. Okay, so, originally, Wuk Lamat's voice actor, Sebbywebz, in their bio, it literally said, anyone with a blue checkmark is automatically blocked. Like, they had some algorithm that just auto-blocked anyone with a blue checkmark. Ponto, Spudsy, Lamatod all had that. I doubt Sebbywebz even knows who they are. So they were auto-blocked. Now, I didn't get my blue checkmark until they changed that. Because I think what Wuk Lamat's VA realized at some point, and maybe Square's realized at some point, is, wait a minute. All of Square's Twitter accounts regarding 14 have blue checkmarks. And now here's a voice actor that they've hired who has blocked all of them. On Twitter. And I think someone pointed this out, and someone carefully reminded the VA, by the way, you do realize you have literally blocked the people who are paying your paycheck. And they're like, ah, that's a good point. I'm going to change that right now. But none of it was reversed, so... So I got my blue check mark later on, which means that I, of all people, who has been fucking whinging about Square and FF14 and Rebirth and all this dog shit for years, am not blocked by them. But Ponto and Spudsy Bud and Lamatod, some of the safest people, the most inoffensive people in this category, are blocked by Wuk Lamat's VA. I feel fucking insulted. I feel like I was supposed to be the bad... Hang on, just a second. I'm supposed to be the bad boy of Final Fantasy XIV. I'm supposed to be the bad boy of Final Fantasy. I can't even get blocked by Wuk Lamat's VA. It's a fucking embarrassment. Anyway, let's have a chat with this idiot.
Oh! Pizza Poker! Rakara cannot meet his obligation without more help hands. Pot pack is broken and pots are emptying. Oh!
Fucking dying, holy shit.
Oh! You come to aid Rakarok. Rakarok accepts your hand and then enjoy us few smiles. If we can offer Potswan the promised good living, oh, we might save the day yet.
Well, whatever you need. Oh, jeez. Like, really think about everything you've seen on today's stream. And ask yourself, how am I not banned? Me, how am I not blocked by Wuk Lamat's VA, but Ponto and Spudsy Bud and Lamatod are? I feel fucking embarrassed, man. I feel like I'm not living up to my name or my reputation. So, where was this voice acting with you playing Dawntrail Legendary? Don't you worry, mate. You came to the right stream, mate. You came to the right fucking stream. Let me just check that. Am I actually banned? Maybe I am. Maybe they watched my stream and I got banned recently. This is so petty, man. This is actually so petty. Am I banned? No! Oh, see, if I was Ponto or Spudsy or Lamatod, it would just say you are blocked. How am I not blocked, man? I've never been so insulted in my entire life. I've never felt so neglected to not be blocked by this. I'm like really upset about this, to be honest. Anyway, let's have a chat with Rakarok. Also, chat, you will never get a Dawntrail stream like this. Other than from me.
Oh! Piva Poku! What Ragnarok needs is for new Hellpants to create good living for Potsword Kahi. The Hellpan assigned Kahi was hurt during Rockrin, or Ragnarok took over. But it knows nothing of
Oh God, what am I supposed to do with this? Look, hey, listen, man. Look, I'm just a voice actor, all right? So, what does Kai want? What does he need? Like, Hellpans don't need to bother the Potsworn with straight tasks, all right? My job is to observe and anticipate. Prepare things with guest think, all right? I can't do this voice anymore. Anyway, go on, guest think, so on and so forth. Oh, jeez, you can count on us. I'm Wuk Lamat. Don't, jeez. Oh, God help me. Trying to enjoy the MSQ. I was too late for that, USF. How is this man still awake? How long have we been streaming for? Oh, 17 hours! Those are rookie numbers. Alright. Oh, I could keep going. Also, Tornado, thank you for the 10 months. Whee! Ponto is banned because he spends half his stream staring at Vieira and Miko cleavage. No. There's a billion Final Fantasy XIV accounts on Reddit and Twitter, and all they do is post sassy Barker imaging. It really is because Ponto, Spudsy, and Llama were blue checkmarked, and Wuk's VA on Twitter was auto-banning blue checkmark accounts. It's really sadly got nothing to do with anything they did at all. And the fact that I'm not blocked, I'm really upset about this. Oh God, there's a cutscene. Oh no, no! Oh. All right, chat. Just 1 second. I'll be with you when the cutscene is over. Ahem.
Oh, jeez. Well, this is where the Kahi works, is it? Well, let's take a peek inside then. Kupo.
Oh God, do I have to give this guy a voice? Fuck. What voice should I give this character? Anyone know a character for this guy?
Well, that must be Kahi. It'd be a lot quicker if we could talk to him, but that's not the way they do things around here, apparently. Oh, jeez. Well, we'll have to leave him be. Try our hand at some guest thing.
Inspect the workshop as you move the... Oh, you are... Alright. It's not too bad. I must be having a lot of beers. I've only had... I don't know, 14. That's not all the beers, is it? 14 beers is like, you know, it's like a Tuesday, as M. Bison says. Rawgren, welcome in. She's bad for business confirmed. I will actually agree with that. Like, if I were hiring voice actors, I would not hire someone who is, like, politically... like stirring up a shitstorm, you know what I mean? Like Snow White actually could have been a movie that could have actually semi-done well if it wasn't for the main actress just talking heaps of stupid shit and pissing everyone off. Like, Brie Larson is actually, this will blow your minds, chat. Brie Larson is actually a good actor. But no one knows this because we're constantly distracted by the stupid shit she would used to say in, press conferences, which she doesn't anymore. I think, like, her manager was like, just shut the fuck up. Just do movies, don't say shit in interviews, just, you're good at acting, you're not good at interviews, just do that thing. Anyway.
Well, he's barely touched his meal. That dish is meant to be eaten hot, or it loses its savor. Oh, jeez.
Now I want to eat that food. Fuck.
He's still good. But goddamn, you're damn straight.
What did she say in interviews, Friendly? Someone criticized some movie that no one cared about, and she said, I don't want to hear some 40-year-old white guy's opinion. This movie was not made for 40-year-old white guys, or I don't want to hear some 40-year-old white guy's opinion on it. Which is basically, like, as cringe as it sounds, is both, like, ageist, racist, and sexist. Which I don't give a shit about any of that, right? You can call me an idiot for being a man and being half white and half Chinese. I don't give a shit. But it's just like, when you are the person who is against all those things and then you do those things, that's where the hypocrisy comes in. It's like Justin Trudeau when he was found out for doing blackface. Like, if someone, I don't know, the fact that he was like Captain Woke and then it turns out he's done that, that's when people find the hypocrisy. People don't really care what you do as long as you're consistent. That sounds really bad. It sounds really bad, but that's how it is, man. It's like, I don't know. Like, say, there's other controversial figures who've done stuff that they kind of sort of got in trouble for, but they're already kind of like heaps controversial anyway. They're not trying to tell you what to do, so they sort of got away with it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but that's kind of it.
Anyway, well, he has no shortage of crafting materials. There must be something else he's missing. Oh, jeez.
Wow, what an absolutely riveting area. This is amazing.
He must be boiling sitting so close to the furnace. And there's no airflow to speak of. How could anyone work in that stifling heat?
Wow. Oh, desk. Okay, desk. This is riveting gameplay, as you say. Tabowskis, take care of yourself. Thank you for enjoying the absolute cinema of my stream. People the most judgmental typically have no self-awareness. Well, I mean, look, as they say, those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. So whenever someone throws stones at you, just look at their house and it's like, oh wait, you live in a glass house. You really want to do this, mate? Do you realize how easy it is to fucking throw stones back at you, you fucking idiot? So I don't know. Whatever. I feel like everyone lives in a glass house, so I don't know. I don't throw stones. And you know what's an interesting thing? It's usually attributed to Jesus, where he says, let he who's without sin cast the first stone. And we all say, oh yeah, Jesus said that like 2,000 years ago, you know, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Apparently that's not true. Apparently the first time that was ever said was actually in a sermon in a church in England in the 1100s. Some priest just thought of this. But you know what? It's good enough. It's good enough. And you know why it's good enough? Because it feels true. And it makes sense. So I don't care if Jesus said it or not, if some random priest in England made it up like 900 years ago. It's good enough. I'll take it. I'll live by it, you know. Anyway. Is that a personal attack? Is it a hair trigger? Rickstarian? How dare you personally attack me in my stream? You disgust me, and I hate you. Could have been said by Jesus. The thing is, it's so good that it just could have been said by him, and that's why it, like, works. So, what else do I have to do?
Oh, jeez. These tools are looking pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for some new ones. Kupo.
And I'm not, this is not even a religious stream. I'm not even going to touch on religion or politics. You want to believe in whatever god or how many of it gods you want or no god, that's fine. As long as you can respect each other and have a conversation, that's all that matters to me. So,
anyway, after taking a good look, I have an idea of what the things Kahe might want to improve in his working conditions. Anyway, let's go outside and talk to Rikarok.
Who cares about any of this shit, man? Like, what is this? Square, are you out of your fucking minds? Like, what am I even doing here? What am I doing here? Have I even tuned to this? Who cares about any of this? Who cares about this fucking dog shit, stupid story? This is rubbish. Rubbish! You're not religious, but the Bible has some good stories. Look, as I say, I'm not religious. I don't like the fact that as a kid, I was threatened with the terrifying image of hell as a way of sort of like bullying you into believing. I don't like that at all. I don't think that's a good thing to do to people. But at the same time, there's some stories you get in old religious texts which are like, okay, all right, I see where they're getting at. And it took me to like the age of 30 to realize what they were talking about. So, you know, I mean, you know, anyway. Bree was done dirty, blown out of proportion. I can understand that, Semicat, because I hear in Room she's really good. I never saw Captain Marvel, but I heard a lot of people didn't like it. And at the end of the day, if they don't like your performance, they won't like you. So, you know. But as I say, I think Brie Larson is a good actor who needs to not talk in interviews. Because she doesn't need to, man. You know. Like, how many times has, like, an actor or, like, a celebrity had a good thing going and then they just put out some dumb tweets and they ruin their whole career? You know what? What if you just don't tweet? What if you just don't say the thing? So, this part could be decent if it was cut down, Piccolo. So there's something worth happening here. Or something worthwhile here, as you're saying. Other Marvel interviews look annoyed. She looks annoyed? Yeah. That's the thing, Rick Starron. I feel like Captain Marvel, like, you could probably, honestly, let me put it this way. You could probably cast Brie Larson as Black Widow, and she would actually be fine. She would actually do a good job. But we don't know that universe or that timeline. You could cast Brie Larson as, like, Cate Blanchett's character in Thor 3, and it might work. And if you didn't see a single interview, you'd be like, oh, she's a good actor. But that's not the universe we live in. We live in Captain Marvel with her just pissing people off in interviews, so it's a different world. So anyway, Rachel Zegler, I feel like she's good in the right role, but Snow White might not be that role, so I don't know. All right. Anyway, enough fucking about, chat. It's time for the riveting conversation that this goblin's gonna give me right now. Let's see what this goblin's gonna say.
Oh! Pivicore! You made your observation! What did you guys think?
Well, first off, I noticed that Carr hasn't touched his food, and, well, an empty belly, it can't be good for his concentration. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking. Oh, geez.
Oh! But our food is very mouth-pleasing. Why wouldn't he want to eat it? Oh! Ragnarok is sure nothing when it comes to kahi taste.
Oh, jeez. Well, I can help you with that. My brother Koana is also Hetsaro, and while everyone has their personal preference, there's some who tend to share. Like an aversion to piping hot dishes. Well, if it was brought to him like that, Kahi probably wouldn't have been able to eat it until it cooled down, and by the time he came back to it, he might find it cold and unappetizing. The simple solution is to serve dishes that taste good no matter the temperature.
Ah! Ragnarok never thought of things like that. Oh, me so stupid. Me so dumb.
You are dumb. You're like the Jar Jar Binks of this world. But anyway, I don't think that's the only reason he couldn't concentrate. The Hetsero homeland is hot and dry. But even Kahe seemed to be suffering in front of the furnace. Well, is there any way you can cool down the workshop?
Oh, we could try a drafty sword. Make a lovely breeze. Oh, miss a dub.
Oh, jeez. Do you know where we can get one of those?
Oh, you can gather them from the Shore of No Return. There's so many old bolter there, abandoned by those who give up on their search of the Golden City. Oh.
So, we salvaged them from the wrecks. Could you handle that for us, Sebby?
I'm Sonic, and I'm the only person with like a normal IQ here. You fucking idiots.
Oh, and one more thing. Oh, God. Oh, and one more thing. From what I can tell, Kahi's files and saws, well, they were very worn down. Maybe a new set of tools is in order?
Oh, Ragnarok was too preoccupied with stocking material. A serious oversight which he will rectify. Supplying good tool for good living. Oh, he'll be having responsibility.
Oh, jeez. Well, we have work to do. We'll meet back here when our tasks are done.
Oh! The souls of no return are past the crown through a tunnel southeast of here. Oh, you should be able to spot the passage from outside the village. Oh.
Oh, that was bad. But you know what? It's probably the most entertaining that Dawntrail has been to any of you people in my chat right now. So, you know what? I apologize for nothing. I apologize for nothing. Alright. That's the most interesting this expansion has ever been. Ah, shocking. Oh, it's trash. That's dog shit. Ike Tequila, welcome in. Torsten, it's getting deep. It's getting way deeper than you want it to be, mate. Oh my god, what are they doing, mate? Travel! Welcome in, Travel Taco. Still a long stream, believe it or not. Oh my god, this is